respect that they have for Mercer County opponents. So, yeah, I think, like, stepping back here and looking, saying, yeah, you know, you look at the experience and some of that, Girard would probably be the favorites if there was a Vegas line on this game in a high school game, right? But I think what the Girard kind of coaching staff needs to see from their guys, and what this Girard team needs to prove to themselves, is can they compete, you know, sort of with that toughness at the small school level of the Mercer County teams. And that's why, to me, what I said earlier about it's kind of a big night for Girard.
We want to say hello to everybody who's tuned in via our Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook page as well. Thanks to our video sponsor tonight, the American Legion Post 299 in Sharon. We, of course, will be in Sharon tomorrow night for Sharon and Mercyhurst Prep. But first things first, we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back. We'll visit with the head coach, as Chris had a chance to talk with Sharpsville head coach Paul Piccarilli, beginning year number 30 at the helm, the longest uninterrupted tenure for Mercer County high school football coach. And also on the Girard side, Mark Brooks, year number 2 for the Harbor Creek grad. More pregame coming up after this on News Talk 790 WPIC.
When the finest cuts of meat combined with just the right amount of fire and seasonings, you don't need anything else except a fork and a plate. Get ready for the most amazing dining experience ever.
When you're out with your friends or looking for a place to stop before or after the games, Vay's Pub and Grill is the place for you. Open Tuesday through Saturday with happy hour daily from 4:30 to 6:30. Vay's Pub and Grill, East State Street in Hermitage.
Tamashander Golf Course annual Pro Shop sale is underway. Everything in the golf shop is priced so low, no one will beat our prices. 20% off all golf bags. Up to $300 off most sets of irons, including the Titleist, Strixon, Cleveland, Taylor, and Callaway. All metalwoods in stock are on sale. $50 off all Scotty putters. Closeout sale on all golf shoes. Do not miss this sale at Tamashander Golf Course in Hermitage, PA. Just a short drive away. Call 724-981-3552.
Come on out to the Sharon American Legion Post 299 and enjoy bingo every Thursday and Friday. First number called at 6:45. Join us for trivia night every Thursday at 6 p.m. Our grill room serves up great food daily, and our kitchen is open Thursday through Saturday from noon to 9. We proudly welcome all veterans to our community. Visit Sharon American Legion Post 299 on East State Street for good company, good times, and a warm welcome.
When the finest cuts of meat combined with just the right amount of fire and seasonings, you don't need anything else except a fork and a plate. Get ready for the most amazing dining experience ever.
When you're out with your friends or looking for a place to stop before or after the games, Vay's Pub and Grill is the place for you. Open Tuesday through Saturday with happy hour daily from 4:30 to 6:30. Vay's Pub and Grill, East State Street in Hermitage.
Countdown to Kickoff is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area's leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com.
We're back on 790 WPIC, and I'm joined by Sharpsville head coach Paul Piccarilli. And, Coach, it seems like 1 year ago today, I was, down at the Pines calling this Girard game week 1, and you were talking about how many unknowns you had, but you had high hopes for some seniors that had come out for the first time and, some veterans. This year, it's a real youth movement.
Yeah, last year we started probably 9 or 10 seniors on offense and defense, and these guys probably haven't had a lot of experience, other maybe than 3 or 4 kids. So, when you're at a school, a public school, that you're going to have that every so often. And this is our turn, but it's not that we don't have talent. We have talent, right. And we just got to get it all together and see probably by the 4th or 5th game when we can start gelling.
Right. I mean, one of the things with your teams over the years, regardless of like the names and the personnel, is you guys like to control the football. You play defense, and you kind of hang in games that way when you're young, when you're rebuilding. And it seems like certainly, obviously, your experience is at the running back position, and your defense is pretty good. So, again, that identity might hold true for you this year.
Oh, we're definitely going to be running the ball. Last year, I think we went on 4th down 45 to 50 times during the year just to keep the clock moving, and we were very fortunate, and I think that's the same thing we're going to do this year. Try to keep the defense off the field, move the ball, and if we can use 7-8 minutes, score or no score, it serves the purpose.
Right. This Girard team, obviously they played really well against you down there last year, and they got, like you said, 9 starters back on the offensive side of the ball. What are some of the things you see with this Girard team?
Well, there's a lot of shotgun and a lot of, read option stuff. Quarterback's very capable to throw, and, having that many back and us not, we know it's going to be a super challenge. As most teams this year that we play almost have everybody back, and we're the opposite end, us in Lakeview, I guess. So you take one game at a time, and that's a cliche, but I have no idea how good we are or how good we're not. So you'll see as well as we will tonight, first time on the field. We're going to keep it simple because a lot of these guys don't understand what we're trying to do yet. So hopefully, as we go, we'll find something that works, and we'll just keep pounding it.
Right. Coach, you love covering your teams because of that identity, and certainly I'm glad to be up here in Erie County with you. Good luck tonight, and good luck in the season.
Thanks, Chris.
Appreciate that. All right, yep. Those are the thoughts of Sharpsville head coach Paul Piccarelli as he gets his Blue Devils ready here on the road for the opener at Girard. Pre-game continues on 790 WPIC.
My son Colin, he just turned 19. He bought Xanax off of social media. It was laced with fentanyl, and he never woke up.
We're in the midst of a fentanyl crisis. We're seeing substances, marijuana, cocaine, Xanax pressed with fentanyl. Fentanyl is extremely potent. One pill pressed with fentanyl is enough to kill you.
Contact Mercer County Behavioral Health, Inc. in Mercer, PA at 724-662-2230. Brought to you by the Hermitage PA Rotary Club and the Mercer County Opioid Settlement Fund.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Mancino's Driving School is your go-to destination for top-notch driving education. Whether you're a teen or an adult, Mancino's experienced instructors ensure you're equipped with essential skills and safety tips. Offering flexible schedules and personalized lessons, Mancino's Driving School make learning to drive convenient and effective. Visit our website at mancinosdrivingschool.com to enroll today and begin your journey toward becoming a safe, independent driver.
Countdown to Kickoff is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area's leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com.
We're back on 790 WPIC, and I'm joined by Girard head coach Mark Brooks. And Coach, obviously had a chance to talk to you a couple of times at Northwestern, talked to you last year before this game. You head into year 2 at Girard. A season last year certainly where some learning was done right by your young team, but you got some guys back. How did camp go? How you feeling about things?
I think really we're optimistic just because of the familiarity with the schemes, as opposed to last year where I might call a play and sure every kid knows what it means, but we weren't 100% locked into what we needed to do. So right now I think the kids are a lot more comfortable just with that second language of football, and we got some better work in during camp than we did last year.
Yeah. It's always nice to have a quarterback back. Obviously you got he didn't put up big numbers for you, but did some good things. You got your quarterback back, St. Julian, feeling pretty good about that at that position.
Yeah, he's very consistent with his effort and attitude every day. He's a great kid to coach. You love to be around. He split starts and reps last year with Carson Stevens, who was, the senior starter from the year before. So it's nice to see him kind of step into owning that role by himself now.
Play a Sharpsville team. Again, we talked last year. This is it seems like a great opener for both programs. They come up to you guys this year. What are some of the things that you see with Sharpsville?
They're always going to be well coached, and they're always going to be tough and aggressive. That's kind of the calling card down there for the Mercer County teams. And, we've been preaching about grit all off season. We're just too soft of a program as it stands. So we've put a lot of work into trying to get tougher across the board. And we're not large in numbers, but we're large in experience. So we're hoping that some of that toughness is on display tonight.
A couple of keys tonight for your Girard team to have success against Sharpsville.
Take care of the ball. Last year when we went down to Sharpsville, I think we had 3 snaps go over the quarter of the punter's head, and that really killed us, and then we misaligned late in the game on defense on something that we kind of gave away for free. So really, we just want to line up right. We want to take care of the small things. And one of the things we're talking to the kids this year, it's really not about our opponent. It's about us and doing the things right that we need to win.
Right. Coach, always great running India. It seems like I've probably talked to you more than any of the other Erie County coaches. Love what you did at Northwestern. Love what you're doing here at Girard. Congrats on all that, and best wishes this season.
Much appreciated.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Those are the thoughts of Girard head coach Mark Brooks as he gets his jackets ready for this opener here at Girard against Sharpsville. Pre-game continues on 790 WPIC.
Your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42-hole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is a full-service deli with party rings and meat and cheese trays available. Located in Sharpsville Plaza in Sharpsville, they are open Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 7 and Saturday from 9 to 3, closed on Sundays and Mondays.
Gosh, honey, what's got you all chef-tastic?
You know, it's our kitchen remodel. It's got me all inspired.
Oh, are you inspired enough to make dessert?
As a matter of fact.
Is it chocolate? Oh, it's chocolate. I love you.
Get inspiration all your own with a brand new kitchen from Warner's Homes and Improvements. We create new kitchens that dreams are made of. We buy direct from the manufacturers using top quality materials with no shortcuts. The latest in style and functionality for a fair price. Call Warner's today and get inspired. Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or online at warnersconstruction.com.
The 21st Century Energy Group is the leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. For over 50 years, they have provided quality heating oils, propane, heat, gasoline, diesel, and lubricants to Western Pennsylvania and Eastern Ohio, with 7 locations including Newcastle, Grove City, Conneaut Lake, and Erie. The 21st Century Energy Group is your locally owned neighborhood fuel provider. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs at 1-800-922-5454. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stCenturyEnergyGroup.com.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
And we are back here at Girard. Time now for the starting lineups. And tonight's starting lineups are being brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group. The 21st Century Energy Group is the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stCenturyEnergyGroup.com. As we go to tonight's starting lineups, first for the Girard Yellow Jackets, they'll be led by junior quarterback Ryan St. Julian, 6'1", 185. The running back Mason Kalicki, 6'1", 225, a senior. The receivers are Aiden Arnold, 6 feet, 185, a junior. River Rogers, 6'4", 180, a junior. And Nathan Dovichow, 5'8", 155, a junior. The tight end is Zach Severance, 6'1", 215, a junior. Offensive line left to right, the left tackle Dylan Rogers, 6'3", 200, a junior. Jacob Colon at left guard, 6'4", 270, a senior. Landon West is the center, 6'1", 250, a sophomore. Tyson Evanoff is the right guard. He's a senior, 6'3", 275. Landon Proper, a sophomore, 6 feet, 230. He is the right tackle. The Sharpsville defense, the ends are Tommy McNutt, 6 feet, 225, a sophomore, and Ryan Bear, 6'2", 180, a junior. Tackles are Jordan White, 5'10", 245, a junior, and Roman Massey, 5'10", 245, a sophomore. Linebackers are Brennan Huffman, 5'9", 145, a junior, and Luke Atkins, 6 feet, 190, a sophomore. The monster, or outside linebackers, Landon Hassel, 5'8", 145, a sophomore. Michael McLaren at one corner, 5'8", 155, a senior. Lincoln Bright on the other side, 6'3", 160, a sophomore. Caleb Concar is the strong safety, 6'3", 185, a junior. Will Vogan is the free safety, 5'9", 155, a senior. The Sharpsville offense, it'll be led by sophomore quarterback Brady Gerlach, 5'9", 145, a sophomore. The fullback Gino Curry, 6 feet, 215, a sophomore. Vogan and Concar are the halfbacks. Bright the split end, Atkins the tight end. The tackles are Bear and Johnny Cornelius, 5'10", 215, a senior. White and Massey are the guards. Leland McCarroll is the center. And we will get you the Girard defense in a moment. We're about to see the Girard defense, as it will be Girard kicking off. Sharpsville won the toss and has elected to receive. And kicking off is going to be Tyler Vavrick for Girard. He's also backup quarterback. Deep for Sharpsville. 2 men back at the 10-yard line. The ready for play is given. And 20-25 about to get underway. The kick angled to the near side. It's going to be picked up, bouncing around at the 5, and it's going to be down at the 4-yard line as back there for Sharpsville, the return man could not track it down, and it'll be a long field for Sharpsville starting out back at the 5, even inside the 4-yard line, Chris.
Yeah, that was a tough break as, he looked momentarily like he thought it might go into the end zone.
Gavin Akins, the run back.
Yeah, Gavin Akins. Yeah, he thought, well, I better knock it down and at least get something. And then he couldn't get his hands on it without going down with the ball. And as soon as you go down with the ball in high school football, you are down. So, yeah, Sharpsville getting their season with their young team off to a rough start here, starting out on their own 4-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 10 back at the 4-yard line. Coming out in the Delaware wing T offense. Gino Curry the back, 2 wings to the right, and the turn and the toss is to Curry, trying to get around the right side. Kalicki gets a hold of him, but Curry able to power forward and get up to about the 10-yard line. Pickup of 6, maybe 7 for Gino Curry on the first carry of the night.
I said this a lot about Curry last year. Obviously the size, 6 foot, 215, and you think about how hard he runs and how punishing he is as a running back. He's also really patient. That time he just kind of picked his spot, finally waited until some guys cleared out, and then he picked his spot and was able to get a nice little chunk of yardage.
It'll be 2nd down and call it 3 from the 12-yard line. Curry the single back, and the give is to Curry over left guard. He will be hit by Severance and Kalicki. Curry will plow forward across the 15 to the 16-yard line, and he will have the initial first down of the ball game. So Gino Curry, 2 plays and a first down.
Yeah, 2 plays and a first down. The first one, that kind of student body right pitch, picked his spot, picked up 7 yards, and then that time got roughly another 4 or so, and picked up the first down. So yeah, great start for the Sharpsville offense, and Gino Curry doing exactly what Coach Piccarelli wants to see this offense be able to do.
Curry takes out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. 1st down and 10. Bright wide left, and the give is to Curry over the left side, and he's going to be hit and stacked up. He'll get a couple of yards out to about the 19-yard line, brought down by Severance, among others on the near side for the Girard Yellow Jackets. Also in on the tackle is Chris Barrett, senior defensive lineman, getting the start tonight. Pickup of a couple for Curry. Give him 3. It's going to be 2nd and a long 7 at the 19-yard line.
He picked up 2.5 yards there, but still impressive. It took about 4 or 5 red shirts there to get him on the ground. So this is what he does.
Split backs behind Gerlach. And this time somebody went the wrong way. Gerlach is in trouble. He's hit, and he'll be brought down back at the 15-yard line. Nowhere to go at all. Surrounding him are a swarm of red jerseys. Caleb Denaro, sophomore defensive back, in on the tackle. Lost back to the 15. It's going to be 3rd and 11.
Yeah, tough situation for any quarterback. Lamar Jackson gets out there on an island like that, he's in trouble. Brady Gerlach, 5'9", 145. Him versus about 5 red shirts. The red shirts got him that time.
3rd and 11. Sharpsville moving right to left in the first quarter. White jerseys, white pants, blue numbers and letters, blue and black trim with the white helmets. Girard, red jerseys, white numerals and letters outlined in gold pants for Girard, and it's on its home field. 3rd down and 11 back at the 15. Gerlach rolling right. Looking, now he's going to be flushed, stepping up in the pocket, gets away from a couple of men, and then he will be brought down for maybe a pickup of about half a yard, but a flag comes flying in at the end of the play. And was there a late hit, Chris?
Yeah. Looked like perhaps. I don't think it was on the tackler, Kalicki, but it might have been one of the kind of the cavalry arriving after Kalicki looked like he was going to get Gerlach to the ground.
Flag came in from the line judge on the near side at the end of the play. And I believe they have the referee microphone tonight. Nope, they're going to wave it off.
Okay. All right.
So it will turn out to be a gain of about a half a yard. It's 4th down, and the punt team will be on the field for Sharpsville.
Yeah. Gerlach had started out. It looked like he might have a little bit of running room, but then Kalicki came in and just kind of cleaned that up, and nowhere for Gerlach to go.
So Gavin Akins will punt. River Rogers deep for Girard at the Sharpsville 40. Snap is good. No rush. Kick is away. Angle far side. Actually, it was Aiden Arnold deep, not Rogers. Either way, the return man will let it run out of steam at the 43-yard line. A 28-yard punt, and Girard will have excellent field position for its first drive of 2025.
Yeah, nice job by the Sharpsville punt team. Good coverage, good punt, got a good little roll, and when you end up where Sharpsville ended up punting the football, that's you'll take it out there around the middle of the field.
So 8:42 to go first quarter. Sharpsville picked up one first down on its first drive and then had to punt away the football. This drive will begin officially at the 44. St. Julian will come out under center. Backs are in the I. Kalicki's the fullback. Receivers to either side. And it's going to be a stretch play. The handoff is over the right side. And cutting upfield, that's going to be Aiden Arnold. Arnold to the 30, stumbles down to about the 27-yard line. Cut down by Will Vogan, but a 17-yard gain for the speedy Aiden Arnold.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, that was a really well-executed, well-timed stretch play. And, Arnold he can fly, no doubt about it. Only rushed for 15 times last year, but you can tell they're going to count on him heavily. He's good. You can tell that right from one play.
Arnold 9th in District 10 in the 200 last year. Ran a 23.54.
That's all you need to know.
Backs are in the I again. He's the deep back. Kalicki the fullback. Two receivers left. And the give is to Kalicki on a trap up the middle. Kalicki stumbling forward to about the 20-yard line. So Kalicki, who ran for 209 yards last year, will pick up 7. And for the first time this year, a team has entered into the McCandless Ford Red Zone. Girard has entered the McCandless Ford Red Zone. Your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs in Mercer and Meadville. McCandless Ford.
Boy, I tell you, Briggsy, it looks like Girard might have a real kind of Mr. Inside, Mr. Outside, right, with Kalicki and Arnold there. So we saw Arnold on the stretch play going to the outside, and then Kalicki just kind of pounding it up the middle to get that big gainer and first down.
2nd and 3 at the 20. Severance, the tight end, will now shift to the left. Unbalanced line to the left. And the give is to Arnold. Stretch play over the left side. Arnold is inside the 15 to about the 12-yard line. Pickup of 8 more. It'll be another first down for Girard. As Brennan Huffman in on the tackle, but Girard taking advantage of the good field position.
Yeah, no doubt. And if you're Sharpsville, obviously Kalicki and Arnold can go a little bit, so you're not necessarily focused on that. You're focused on just how dominated at the line of scrimmage the Sharpsville defensive front is getting. So Sharpsville certainly needs to get some kind of a push surge along the line of scrimmage.
7:20 to go, first quarter. No score, but Girard threatening. St. Julian under center. Severance tight to the left. Two receivers to the right. River Rogers is the slot man. And handoff on a stretch play again. Aiden Arnold over right tackle. Has a lot of running room. He's inside the 5. Brennan Huffman will bring him down. They'll mark him down at the 5, but 8 more for Aiden Rogers. It's going to be 2nd and short.
How about that block down the field by Kalicki? As stretching it out there, getting your fullback out in front.
And going to be a timeout taken by Sharpsville. Blue Devils want to regroup. They're back on their heels right now. 6:57 to go, first quarter. Girard on the move. It's 2nd and 2 at the 5. We'll take a quick break. Come back with more first quarter action from Battles Memorial Field on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Using healthcare for all ages at the Sharon Community Health Center. From newborns to older adults, Dr. Barry Siegel, ABFM certified family practice physician, is now accepting new patients of all ages. Compassionate, high-quality care awaits, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Plus, Sharon Community Health Center offers behavioral health and pain management services. Call 724-347-5229 or visit SharonCHC.org to schedule your appointment today with Dr. Barry Siegel. Sharon Community Health Center, 92 West Connolly Boulevard, Sharon, Pennsylvania.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
2nd and 2 for Girard at the Sharpsville 5. Along with Chris Burtch, Ryan Briggs with you tonight. Aaron Byro in the studio producing our game. Special thanks to our video sponsor tonight, American Legion Post 299 in Sharon. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the 5. St. Julian will be under center. Kalicki's the fullback. Arnold the deep back in the I. Dovichow flanker right. Tight end Severance on the right. River Rogers at 6'4", wide left. And the give is to Kalicki on a quick opener, and he's dragging men forward. He will have the first down. He's shy of the goal line, but Girard is going to have 4 cracks from about 2 yards out.
Yeah, that was a pretty good wall there by Sharpsville, but Mason Kalicki, 6'1", 225 pounds, just got into that kind of pile of humanity and was able to push it.
Quickly back to the line is Girard. Double tight set. First and goal at the 2. St. Julian will keep it on a sneak, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Girard, as he went right behind his center, Landon West, and Girard, taking advantage of the good field position, has a 6-0 lead.
Yeah, great field position to start it right there at the Sharpsville 44. And they got a couple of good stretch plays by Aiden Arnold, some blasts up the middle by Kalicki, and then St. Julian, his only carry of the drive, able to plow into the end zone and get Girard on the board.
6:29 to go in the quarter. The drive, 6 plays, 44 yards, used 213. St. Julian is the holder, Vavrick the kicker, kicking at the goalpost to the right. The kick is up, and it is pushed wide right, no good, and thus it remains 6-0. But Girard has the lead, 6 plays, 44 yards on the drive, 6-0 Yellow Jackets lead. Chris and I will come back with the kickoff on News Talk 790 WPIC.
I run a local business. With payroll, expenses, taxes, and equipment, taking care of business is a lot of work. But at my bank, I get mobile banking, online bill pay, and the financial advice I need to make the best decisions for my business. My bank is a financial partner I can count on.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
6-0 lead for Girard. Yellow Jackets will kick off in a few moments. The last kickoff was mishandled by Sharpsville, and that really kind of set up this whole exchange of possessions.
Yeah, no question about it. Yeah, that was a big moment. The last thing you want with this, ridiculously young team is to have to set up shop on your own 4-yard line. But that's what happened. The Sharpsville was able to pick up a first down, but ended up having to punt after the second series. Gave Girard great field position, and the Jackets are off to a big start. Sharpsville needs to answer right now.
Vavrick has it teed up on the near right hash, and he sends the kick downfield to the near side, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 15-yard line. And a wise move by Tremar McCullough, the kick returner, to not return it. It goes out of bounds. Now Sharpsville can either ask for a re-kick or take it at the 35, and I would think the Blue Devils will just go ahead and take the good field position.
Yeah, that would certainly be prudent. Again, if you got, the only time you ever see a coach do that is when they have, some great returners. But yeah, take it at the 35. You got much better field position than last time, and see if you can't get Gino Curry and company going.
It'll be 1st and 10 at the 35. Blue Devils moving right to left, going into the sun, sinking in the horizon. Makes it kind of hard to see the scoreboard as well, as it's plastered in sunshine.
Yeah.
We'll never complain about sunshine, but
no.
Atkins tight left, Bright wide right, and the handoff will go to Vogan on a buck sweep over the right side, and Vogan gets a yard or two and then is belted in the hole by Mason Kalicki. Vogan on his first carry picks up 2, but he paid for it.
Yeah, Vogan was, kind of like the old Swiss Army knife last year for this Sharpsville team. He did a lot of things, but that time made something out of nothing there, keeping the feet going, but still the red shirt cavalry was able to arrive and hold him to just a 1-yard gain.
2nd and 8 now at the 37, ball in the middle of the field. Girard in its 4-3 defensive alignment. Bright goes wide right, tight end Atkins to the right as well. Both tackles on the left side, however. Split backs behind Gerlach, and they give us to Curry over the left side. Curry across the 40 out to the 45. He's going to be very close to the lead marker, running to the strong side of the line, and it's going to be, the officials say move the sticks. Gino Curry picks up 8.
Yeah, great play fake there by Brady Gerlach. Well executed by him, and then Curry doing the rest. He was out into the linebacking core before anybody put a hand on him, and when that happens, he usually picks up a first down, and he does there.
Caleb DeNaro getting the start in the defensive backfield. He's starting at corner tonight. He made the tackle, but Gino Curry picks up 8. 1st and 10 at the 45. Ball just inside the near left hash mark. Curry single back, 2 tights, flankers to either side, and they give us to Curry over the right side. Curry cuts back into the middle of the line and fights forward a second effort. Picks up a couple of extra yards. He's across the midfield line to the 48. It's going to bring up second and about 3.
Yeah, just again, Curry, it's well publicized and talked about how strong of a runner he is, but he's also got great feet. And that time able to just kind of make a couple of guys miss with just a little tiny bit of a change of speed. And again, another nice gainer there on first down.
It'll be second down and 3. The ball now on the Girard side of midfield at the 48-yard line. Bright, wide right. Atkins is a tight end to the right. Turn, give to Curry over the right side, and a flag thrown, and I don't think Sharpsville was lined up properly.
No, and I mean, that's the kind of thing you expect from a young team, but that one's painful, right, as Sharpsville really start to pick up some rhythm and momentum on offense.
And earlier to say Girard lined up offsides. Okay, so that's a break for Sharpsville. Certainly looked like I wasn't sure that necessarily Sharpsville was set at the snap.
Yeah, I agree.
But, of course, in high school football, if the defense is in the neutral zone at any time, it's an automatic dead ball. You can't get back like you can in college and the pros.
Right. I think Zach Severance actually, Briggsy, jumped across, and you can see some coaches kind of talking to him there on the sideline. So
if he gets fired, he would get severance pay. He's a good player. He's not getting fired.
Oh, he's a really good player, yeah.
Had to make that joke, though.
Oh, that's a great one, yeah.
Double tight set, split backs behind Gerlach. First and 10 at the 43. Give to Curry. Over the left side, cuts back to his right. And the pile surges forward down to the 35-yard line. Curry was hit at the 40 and picks up close to 5 more on second effort. River Rogers able to finally help wrestle him down along with Kalecki, but Gino Curry, he is a classic fullback.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, he would look perfect on a cold, muddy night.
This
is beautiful here,
yeah.
But just his running style.
Right.
He picks up 7 tough yards, second down and 3 coming up at the 36 of Girard. As we're down to 3:46 to go first quarter, Girard with a 6-0 lead, but Sharpsville on the move.
Yeah. A lot of coaches are going to say, why can't we tackle that guy this season when they play Sharpsville?
Double wing set, double receiver set as well. Curry the single back. Gerlach will give it on a trap, and flag thrown again by the line judge, who has been active tonight. And this time it's going to be a false start against Sharpsville, which will set the Blue Devils back. First flag of the night against Sharpsville.
Briggsy, we were talking on the way up. We thought Greenville was, going to have a very good season and maybe a good night tonight. They're up 7-0 on Wilmington with about 6 minutes to go in the first quarter there in that game on Sports Radio 96.7.
Bob and marker there. Rematch the District 10 1A title game from last year. Here, Sharpsville played in the District 10 championship game in 2A. Facing a second down and 8 at the Girard 40.5-yard line. Wing left, Gerlach 3-step drop, throws it downfield, and it's caught on a comeback by Lincoln Bright. So Brady Gerlach with his first varsity completion gets back the penalty yardage and then maybe one more, and it puts Sharpsville in 3rd and short.
Yeah, I like the play call, right? Again, you don't want to put him in a situation where, he's it's going to be tough to have success early on here. And, just a little 2-step drop on a comeback to a reliable receiver, get the penalty yardage, and set up a 3rd and short here.
3rd and 2 at the 35. Double tight set, 2 receivers to the right. Curry gets the handoff over left guard. Curry is hit, bulls forward, and he will have the first down. Severance able to wrestle him down along with Kalecki. But Gino Curry converts on 3rd and short. The first 3rd down conversion of the night. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 31.
This is a Sharpsville drive, right? I mean, this is exactly what they want to do. They want to pick up first downs. They want to keep their offense on the field. They want to keep the other team's offense off the field. And this has got to be, I think, the identity of this team, and they are really pulling it off great on this drive.
7th play of the drive, a drive that's used over 4 minutes already. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Vogan wide left as a flanker, double tight set to give us to Curry over right guard, cuts back into the middle of the line and doesn't have a whole lot of room, just runs into a wall of red jerseys. Jackson Lagace, the defensive tackle, anchoring the line. Severance in there as well. We also see Tyson Evanoff, one of the captains for Girard. Curry stopped for a gain of 1. It's going to be 2nd and 9 at the 30.
Yeah, that again. Finally, the Sharpsville or the Girard defense not letting Curry kind of get anything going there. That's they're going to need that to get a little confidence against him.
2nd and 9 now at the 30. Split backs, and they give us to Vogan on a sweeper over the right side. Vogan trying to bounce outside, but he will be popped. Kalicki. Talk about the linebackers going inside out, and he nearly knocked Vogan inside out.
Yeah.
It's going to be 3rd down upcoming. Vogan a modest gain. In fact, they're going to say no gain to the 30. It'll be 3rd down and 9. Chris, update Northeast and Grove City. They're playing at Grove City's Robert E. Thorne Field tonight. No score in that one in the first quarter. And I want to say hello to, we have a listener down in Florida tonight, or a viewer, Joe Walters, longtime colleague of mine at Grove City College. Was an excellent football player, Hall of Fame football player at Slippery Rock State in the 60s. He's tuned in tonight down in Florida. Well, I don't know if the weather could be as nice down there as it is here.
Yeah, I'm sure it's much hotter.
3rd and 9, Gerlach back to pass, throwing it downfield and looking for Brighton. Here comes the flag as he was tackled downfield. I don't know if he and the quarterback were on the same page necessarily, but looks like it's going to work out.
Yeah, De Niro was out there on the corner, kind of on an island, and they just got tangled up. And, yeah, that's definitely a break for Sharpsville. I don't think that was going to be a completed pass, but when you knock the receiver off the route and knock him over, that's an automatic pass interference call.
Pass interference. So that is 15 yards. It is not an automatic first down. It is enough for the first down, but it's not an automatic. Again, one of the many rules differences from high school football.
Yeah.
And whether that happened 5 yards downfield or 50, it's 15 yards.
Right.
And goes to the 15. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. And Sharpsville, for the first time in 2025, has entered the McCandless Red Zone, your one-stop shop for all of your vehicle needs in Mercer and Meadville. McCandless Ford.
I believe you called that rule last year a couple of times archaic. I like that. That's a very apt description of that rule.
All about being archaic. 1st and 10 at the 15. Vogan slot left inside of Bright. Curry the single back. Double tight set. Give us to Curry over right guard. Breaks one tackle in the backfield, and he'll be brought down after a short pickup. Give him a yard. Dovichow, the cornerback, coming up to bring him down. Also coming over for Girard is Jackson Gromley, 5'10", 220-pound sophomore. Not often you see a defensive tackle wearing number 8.
Yeah.
But he does, and you know why? Because he's also a quarterback.
Right. Yeah, so how about that? Sharpsville doing what they need to do, Briggsy, to get to the end of this first quarter clock.
We have reached the end of the first quarter. Girard on top, 6-0, but Sharpsville on the move. We'll come back with second quarter action after this on your home for high school football all season long. News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
You're with a group of friends, and someone offers you a pill. You don't know what's in that pill. The person who gave it to you may not even know. By taking it, you may increase your risk of an overdose. Every day, nearly 300 Americans die from a drug overdose. Get the facts. Be your own advocate.
Contact Mercer County Behavioral Health Inc. in Mercer, PA at 724-662-2230 or visit cdc.gov/stop-overdose. Brought to you by the Hermitage PA Rotary Club and the Mercer County Opioid Settlement Fund.
It's a Y Live weekend like never before. See 7-time Grammy Award winner John Mayer live in concert on Friday, September 26th. Then Saturday, September 27th, it's country superstar Tim McGraw. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. John Mayer and Tim McGraw. Choose your experience. Single event and 2-day passes available. Y Live 2025. Produced by JAC Live.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
Teams change ends. Sharpsville now going left to right on the second quarter. 2nd and 9 at the Girard 14. Doubles white tops, white numbers and letters, blue trim. Girard red jerseys. And they give it to Gino Curry on a trap, and he will be hit immediately. Lagace in there along with Gromley, the two defensive tackles combined to make the stop. It's now 3rd and 9 for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, and you almost get the sense, don't you, that maybe in the quarter break, the Girard coach is kind of challenging the Girard defensive guys. Like, listen, he's great, but we have to do a better job along the line of scrimmage. And that time they just threw the blockers off. Curry, no chance.
3rd and 9. Sharpsville's kicker, Finn Leary, it will be his varsity debut tonight. From here, it would be about a 32-yard kick. 3rd and 10, officially a loss of 1. This drive has now used over 7 minutes of clock. 11th play of the drive upcoming, but 3rd and 10 at the 15 for the Blue Devils.
This is so much what Sharpsville needed right after the kind of easy touchdown drive of Girard on their first possession, for them to just possess the football for this long.
4 receivers set. Curry the single back, and flag thrown. The Blue Devils took too much time. It's a delay of game penalty. That'll set them back 5 yards to the 20 now, and it's going to be 3rd and 15.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Of course, Gerlach having to go over to the sideline to get the play call. They had a personnel, with the extra receivers in, and it's classified one of those week 1 penalties.
Week 1 penalties, and again, you're looking at even kind of extra to that. This team with new starters at almost every position other than Gino Curry on offense, and again, everybody has to kind of play under this, but 1 scrimmage instead of 2. This young Sharpsville team certainly could have used 2 scrimmages.
Bright will deploy wide left, Vogan slot left. Landon Hassel will be wide right with Conkar in the slot. Curry the single back on 3rd and 15. Gerlach 3-step drop, belted by Kalicki, throws it downfield, and it is incomplete. Intended for Vogan. Kalicki came through with a full head of steam, and Gerlach able to peel himself up, but he took a lick. It is 4th and 15.
Yeah, just in case you're into math, you know my math skills. Kalicki outweighs Gerlach by about 85 pounds. And, you're right. That was full head of steam. But Gerlach, able to throw a decent pass. Pretty good coverage down there. Take a shot and then bounce right back up. So good for him.
Now 4th and 15 at the 20. Blue Devils will send 3 men to the left. Conkart 6'3", wide right. Ball in the near right hash. 4th down. And whistles. Flag thrown by the referee behind the play. It is a false start against Sharpsville. Blue Devils are set back to the 25 now. It's going to be 4th and 20, so Sharpsville has exited the McCandless red zone. But this drive, a promising drive now, stalling out a couple of penalties as well, and it's going to be 4th and 20 at the 25.
Yeah, my guess is the one thing that this penalty might do is it might have the Sharpsville offensive coaching staff change the play to just something conservative, something safe, pound it to Curry, or maybe Curry on that pitch play, and just almost look at it as, hey, a punt to get Girard, his pin back as they can.
Because right now Girard would come out of this with okay field position, all things considered.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing.
4th and 20 at the 25. 3 receivers to the left, Conkar wide right. Gerlach back to pass. Gerlach looking, throwing it over the middle, and it's caught by Hassel. He's brought down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. So as you said, Chris, you play in that field position game. They did not get the first down, but now Girard pinned back inside its 10. Nice pitch and catch, one sophomore to another.
Yeah, really nice pitch and catch, and I think the confidence gained on that play will pay off certainly down the road. That was a really nice route, nice ball thrown by Gerlach. Not enough on the 4th and 20 play, but gutsy play call and well executed. And like you said, Girard, who was almost unstoppable on offense on their one and only drive in this game so far, was going to get decent field position. Now they're pinned back, inside their 10.
To put it down on the 9 officially. That drive, 12 plays, 56 yards, used 7:55, but it stalled out, and Sharpsville turns it over on downs. However, Girard facing a long field. Dovichow is a slot to the left inside of River Rogers. St. Julian is the quarterback under center. Backs are in the eye. Kalicki, the up back. And the handoff will come near side to Arnold on a stretch play. Bounces outside of the 15, out to the 20-yard line, and he's going to have enough for the first down. Aiden Arnold really showing up here tonight, brought down by Jordan White and Vogan, but Girard able to get a first down and get some field position.
Yeah, Arnold is, he's been able to get downhill on all of these stretch plays, where the quarterback takes a couple of steps to either his right or his left, gives the offensive line a chance to get out blocking, and then the handoff is late, right? It's late in the play, And Arnold has been able to just get downhill, 6 foot 185, and he can run.
We mentioned about his track exploits. He's also he ran an 11.58 in the 100 at the D10 championships last year.
Wow. And he's not small, so all that speed, and he's not a scat back. He's big.
Severance, the tight end, goes to the right, unbalanced line to the right, and the give is to Arnold on a stretch play again over the right side. He'll get across the 30 to about the 32. Brennan Huffman will take his pins out from underneath him, but not before Aiden Arnold picks up 8 more to the 32. Arnold now 4 carries for 47 yards tonight.
Yeah, and you can just see, like, Coach Brooks is keeping it pretty simple. They haven't been able to stop that play yet, so let's run it as often as possible. He came off the field there for a little break, but
ball marked at the 31 officially, so 2nd and 3 for the Yellow Jackets. Kalicki stays in as the fullback, and the new tailback is the starting cornerback, Braden Mussett, it would appear. The give is to Kalicki, and he will keep the legs churning and get out to the 35-yard line. Hauled down in there by defensive end Tom McNutt, but Kalicki able to pick up a nice chunk of yardage out to the 35, picks up the first down, the 5th first down of the night for Girard.
Yeah. You know, we heard Coach Pick talk about how small they are, you know, and it wasn't coach speak. They are, you look at this roster, they are small as far as the weights of these players, and
especially compared to last year when it was a mammoth offensive and defensive line.
Right, and Kalicki's 225, so he goes plowing in there. He's bigger than all the defensive backs and linebackers by 40 pounds.
He's the up back, and the give will go to Arnold over the right side. Aiden Arnold spins, breaks off a tackle in the secondary. He's across the 45, out close to the midfield, brought down by Lincoln Bright. McNutt down there as well. A pickup of 13, maybe 14 for Arnold. Girard another first down, and the Yellow Jackets are close to midfield.
Yeah, I mean, they just stretch play, get him off the field for a break, back in there, stretch play. I mean, that's certainly been a successful formula for this Girard offense. This is a legitimately improved team here, and we're seeing some of the things they can do offensively.
Nick Zona will deploy wide left as a flanker. Backs are in the eye again behind St. Julian, and it's going to come to Arnold around the left side. He's going to be hit and dropped right at the 50-yard line as Michael McLaren, a pretty good wrestler at Sharpsville, doesn't get 2 points for that takedown, but holds him to a pickup of 1.5 yards.
Yeah, McLaren 5'8", 155, but you could see kind of was he's had enough, right? And he just got threw his blocker off and was able to finally get Aiden Arnold down on that stretch play and hold him to a minimal gain.
McLaren, a 42-44 career record, went 19-11 last year, and see why he had 19 wins with that type of ability to get somebody on their back.
Yeah, no doubt.
2nd down and 9 at midfield. Ball in the near left hash. Kalicki back in at fullback after a quick breather. Down to 8:10 to go first half. 6-0 Girard on top. Tight end Barrett comes to the near side. Unbalanced line to the left. And the give is to Kalicki on a trap play, and he'll get out to the 45 on that quick opener. Luke Atkins, inside linebacker, there to bring him down, but Kalicki, a quick 5. It's 3rd down and a short 4.
Yeah. Yeah, big play right here. I mean, obviously, you would think certainly on the good side of the 50 for Girard, they're probably going to go 4-down territory here. So it would be really nice if Sharpsville could kind of stuff this one and make it a 4th and 5 or 6 or more.
3rd and 4 at the 45-yard line, closer to 3.5. Backs are in the eye. St. Julian, he's back to pass, bootlegging right, throwing it downfield. Severance is open. It's over his head, but it's caught by River Rogers. Rogers is going to go for the touchdown. He had 2 men open. It looked like he overshot Severance, but River Rogers at 6'4" made the catch. Touchdown Girard, 45 yards, St. Julian to Rogers.
I guarantee you Monday morning, if you ask St. Julian at school, he's going to tell you, what? Of course I was throwing it to Rogers. I don't know. Yeah, he looked like he was throwing it to the big tight end Severance, who went over his head, but River Rogers just kind of kept hustling. And it came from the opposite side of the field. Lanky, fast, able to catch up with it, run under it, and get Sharpsville or Girard back into the end zone.
7 plays, 91 yards. It used 3:19. Vavrick on for the extra point. Girard looks like it's short a man. Or they short the tee. Now it looks like everything is in working order. kicking at the goalpost to the left. Vavrick went 6 of 10 on PATs last year. The snap was a worm burner back to him. Vavrick picks it up, and then Vavrick is going to be wrestled down back there by Michael McLaren, so the PAT fails. However, Girard doubles the lead on the 45-yard touchdown pass to River Rogers. We have 7 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the first half. Girard leads Sharpsville 12-0 on News Talk 790 WPIC.
WPIC.
Sharon Community Health Center provides high-quality medical services to all, regardless of insurance coverage or financial status. Sharon Community Health Center's experienced professionals offer comprehensive care, from routine checkups to specialized treatment. Sharon Community Health Center is committed to removing barriers and making healthcare accessible for everyone in our community. Call 724-347-5529 or visit sharonchc.org to learn more and schedule your appointment today.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
12-0 lead for Girard. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you. Chris, before the kickoff, can you squeeze in a score or two?
I sure can, yeah. That Wilmington-Greenville game now tied 7-7. Grove City now up 3-0 on Northeast. Northwestern up 20-6 on Lakeview. Meadville and Fort LaBeouf tied 7-7, and Oil City up 14-7 on Harbor Creek. Those games are all in the second quarter. So
what do you have for Grove City Northeast?
3-0 Grove City.
So I have 3-0 Northeast.
Oh, okay. Yep.
The person that texted me is there. I hope he's right. I have to have a talk with him if he's not. Vavrick will kick off. Has the ball teed up at the 40. And it's a short kick angled far side. Caught on the run up at the 22-yard line by McCullough out to the 30 to the 35. He's into the open to the midfield line along the far sideline and knocked out of bounds near the 40. We'll see where they mark him out of bounds. Looks like it may be back at the 44-yard line. But on the run back for Sharpsville, Tremar Ham McCullough, a nice run back and a much-needed play in special teams for Sharpsville.
Yeah, no question about it. Big time, yeah. They get Sharpsville into some good field position. They need an answer now. Briggsy, you were right, but that's no longer the score.
Okay.
It was Northeastern 3-0, but Grove City scored, missed the PAT. It's now 6-3 Grove City.
All righty.
Yeah.
So Grove City had the lead. I had the original score, so we'll call it even.
Yes.
First and 10, Sharpsville split backs behind Gerlach, wing to the right, and the give is to Curry over the right side, picking his way upfield to the 40. Curry dragging men forward down to the 37-yard line. Brought down by Nick Zona in a defensive back, but Gino Curry, boy, and you said it earlier, his patience.
Patience. It's just right. He just waits. He has that, just that sixth sense that only the rare ones have, that, that he can just kind of wait and anticipate where that hole is going to be open. And then he's got such great feet that he's able to find it and, oftentimes make a big something out of what looked like nothing.
2nd and 3 at the 37, double tight set. Give to Curry over the right side again to the 35, and then stacked up. Looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. They'll give him forward progress to the 34. River Rogers, who caught the touchdown pass moments ago, leading the defensive charge along with Kalicki, but Gino Curry records the 6th first down of the night for Sharpsville.
Yeah, no doubt. Curry, again, not one of his best runs of the night. Not much there, a lot of red shirts, but just able to, bull his way across the first down marker for forward progress and keeps the chains moving, keeps the clock going for Sharpsville. Again, if they're going to continue to kind of play like this, though, they're going to have to score and keep this thing close.
Curry now a dozen carries, 52 yards. He and McCullough are the backs. Bright is a split into the left, but tight to the formation. Gerlach under center, and the give is to McCullough, sweeping around the left side. Tremar Ham McCullough gets to about the 30-yard line, so after his nice run back, a run back that was officially 34 yards to the Girard 44, picks up a nice chunk on first down.
No doubt. I love it. It's like, hey, get the kid in there and get him the football after the great return, and nice little run right there. So, yeah, maybe sometimes you see these in these week 1 and 2 games where guys who weren't even in the depth chart somewhere, all of a sudden they find something.
Pickup of 3, 2nd and 7 at the 31. Concar tight left, Atkins tight right. Give us to Curry over right guard. Curry breaks a tackle. Curry to the 25, spins, and he's going to be hauled down close to the 20. They'll give him progress to about the 21-yard line. Zona in on another tackle along with Rogers, but Gino Curry, tough running between the tackles. Another first down for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, that time we saw that burst. You know, we talk about his patience, but you know, that time, yeah, just a great sprint right off of the handoff. Able to drag a few tacklers and you know, pick up a much-needed first down.
It'll be 1st and 10 at the Girard 22. Ball in the middle of the field. Sharpsville moving left to right towards the scoreboard. Blue Devils have 2 timeouts left. Girard with 3. Split backs behind Gerlach. Wing to the right is Concar, and they give us to McCullough, who fumbles the handoff but picks it up on the hop and will actually take the ball to the 19-yard line. If the Blue Devils were looking for a break, they just got one.
Yeah, they sure did. And McCullough, you know, a very quick, aggressive, confident freshman. I have a feeling at film session, they're probably going to say, hey, next time you do that, fall on it. Very fortunate that it bounced up into his hands.
Looked like the old Australian football when you have to run and bounce the ball and have it bounce back up to him.
Right.
It was not what Sharpsville had in mind, but it works out.
Yeah.
2nd and 10, or 2nd and 7, they give us to Curry, and Curry slams into the middle and gets stacked up. He'll get about 4 to the 14-yard line, bringing up 3rd down and better part of 3.5 yards. Sharpsville back into the red zone, the McCandless red zone. McCandless Ford, your one-stop shop for all of your vehicle needs in Mercer and Meadville. 3rd and a long 3 at the 15-yard line. 3:40 to go in the half. Sharpsville on the move. Girard leads 12-0. And timeout is going to be taken by Girard. Yellow Jackets want to get things sorted out defensively. That'll leave each team with 2 timeouts remaining. We'll take a break as well. Sharpsville on the move. 3rd down when we come back. Girard leads 12-0. You're listening to Week 1 high school football action on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
When the finest cuts of meat combine with just the right amount of fire and seasonings, you don't need anything else except a fork and a plate. Get ready for the most amazing dining experience ever.
When you're out with your friends or looking for a place to stop before or after the games, Vay's Pub and Grill is the place for you. Open Tuesday through Saturday with happy hour daily from 4:30 to 6:30. Vay's Pub and Grill, East State Street in Hermitage.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
3rd and a long 3. Blue Devils are 1 for 3 on 3rd down tonight. Atkins is a wing to the left, and they give us the Curry and a flag, and I think Atkins might have gotten a head start.
Yeah. Ugh.
It's going to be a 5-yard mark-off now. 3rd and 8. 4th penalty of the night on Sharpsville for 20 yards. But they've only been 5 yards, but they've all been costly.
Right, costly. In close here, and yeah, really kind of taking away rhythm of drives. You know.
Update: Grove City Northeast back on top, 10-6.
Okay.
That game at Grove City College's Robert E. Thornton Field tonight. First time that the Eagles have played there in 19 years.
Wow. Yeah, big time. Obviously, big time facility. Thrill for both of those teams to get to play in a college facility.
3rd and 8 at the 20. Concar wing right, back to pass Gerlach, throwing it far side and incomplete. Bright went inside. The pass went outside. It is incomplete. Now 4th and 8, back at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Gerlach under heavy pressure there, too, so I think he was just kind of, well, I don't know if he's going to be there or not, but I'm getting rid of it because I feel all kinds of red shirts bearing down on me.
Now 4th and 8 at the 20. Gerlach 2 for 4 for 22 yards tonight. Blue Devils break the huddle. Now timeout as they are a bit tardy getting back to the line of scrimmage. That'll be Sharpsville's 2nd timeout. We'll take the break as well. Sharpsville on the move, but trying to keep the drive going. 4th and 8 when we come back. Girard leads 12-0. Back after this on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
Out of the timeout, it will be 4th down and 8 at the 20. Coming up at the half, we'll have a first half recap, scoring stats, and Aaron Byro and Darren Steele will have the lock, stock, and barrel halftime update. 3 receivers to the right for Sharpsville. Gerlach back to pass. Throwing it downfield, looking for Bright, and incomplete as he was tangled up with the cornerback De Niro. Good coverage downfield. And Sharpsville turns it over on downs for the second time tonight inside the McCandless red zone.
Yeah, and again, Sharpsville has done some great things on offense to keep this Girard offense off the field. But right, as soon as they got to, in close to the end zone, in the McCandless Ford red zone, Girard's defense stiffened up, and big moment in this football game right here, Ryan Briggs. 3:15 to go in this half. Sharpsville has just literally roared right down the field and scored both times they've had the football. Girard has. Yeah, I keep doing that. But they have to hold here, Sharpsville does.
1st and 10 from the 20. Girard moving right to left. Yellow Jackets with 2 timeouts. Kalicki is the up back in the I. Arnold the deep back. St. Julian under center. And they give on a counter lead over the left side to Arnold. He has some running room. Concar will bring him down at about the 27, 28-yard line. First time that they've run the counter tray. Ooh. And Arnold showing that he can gain yardage on a number of different offensive plays.
Yeah, that was a big-time play. Counter tray and then a nice cutback there at the end of it by Arnold. So he has been a handful for this Sharpsville defense to handle.
2nd down and 2 at the 28-yard line. Kalicki's the fullback. Arnold the deep back. 2 receivers to the left. Severance the tight end to the right against a 5-man front. They give us to Kalicki. Kalicki hit by Roman Massey, but Kalicki is going to slam forward and get the first down. He's across the 30 out to the 32-yard line. So Kalicki now 5 carries for 23 yards tonight.
Yeah, the clock stops here with 2:31 to go in this second quarter in the half. So just get the feeling that if Sharpsville can somehow hold here and get into the locker room down just 12-0, they will feel awfully good about their chances. But if Girard scores here, that's going to be trouble.
Severance shifts to the left, and they give us to Arnold on a stretch play over the left side. And Michael McLaren did a nice job of dodging the blocker to bring down Arnold, who had a full head of steam. Pick up still about 6 on the carry for Arnold.
Yeah, that's a great catch there by you, because he did. He just kind of sidestepped the blocker and was able to then kind of easily make the tackle and hold him to it wasn't a nothing gain, but not a big gainer like it looked like it was going to be.
He got 6, but it could have been a lot worse for Sharpsville.
Yeah.
Down to a minute 43 to go in the half. 2nd and 4 to 38. Receivers to either side. They go to the stretch play to the wide side this time for Arnold. He has some running room. Arnold across the 45. Then he'll be stacked up at the 47-yard line. Vogan, the free safety, coming up in run support to bring down Arnold. But Arnold putting together a fine first half, and he will pick up 9 on that carry to the Girard 47. 9 carries, 85 yards tonight for Arnold.
He's gotten out into the secondary on almost every carry.
Down to a minute 26 to go in the half. Rogers flanker left. Backs are in the eye, and they give us to Kalicki on the quick trap up the gut. And he goes from his 47 to the Sharpsville 48. Roman Massey able to bring him down. Clock is starting to become a factor, though, as we're down to a minute 6 to go in the half. Still 2 timeouts for Girard, but as we saw, they struggled on the 2 extra point attempts. Field goal probably not an option.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
2nd and 5 at the 48. Under a minute to go in the half. 2 receivers to the right. St. Julian under center. And he will give it on a delay to Arnold, who cuts back up the middle. Arnold to the 44. Brought down by Massey again. Pickup of 4, and Girard will take its second timeout of the half. It's going to be 3rd and short when we come back. Girard on top, 12-0. Yellow Jackets on the move. We'll be back with the first half finish on News Talk 790 WPIC.
My car does more than take me from here to there, and I expect my insurance to do more too. That's why I chose my agent and Erie Insurance. They offer first accident forgiveness and the service I deserve at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent is Mailer Insurance. Get a quote today at mailerinsurance.com. Mailer Insurance, a Reinhardt's agency affiliate.
Erie Insurance services are provided by one or more of the following insurers: Erie Insurance Company, Erie Insurance Property and Casualty Company, or Flagship City Insurance Company, home offices Erie, Pennsylvania, or Erie Insurance Company of New York, home offices Rochester, New York, an equal opportunity insurer.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
It is first down for Girard, a rather generous spot for the Yellow Jackets. They'll have 1st and 10 from the 43.5-yard line of Sharpsville. And now for the first time tonight, the Yellow Jackets go to the shotgun. St. Julian, who was in the shotgun almost exclusively last year, has Kalicki in the backfield with him. 2 receivers to either side. 1st and 10 at the 43. 42 seconds to go in the half. And the ball's knocked loose by McNutt. It's picked up by Massey in midfield. Roman Massey down to the 40 of Girard. Wow. The Sharpsville defense comes up with a huge play. Tom McNutt, the sophomore defensive end, belted St. Julian. Massey picks it up, takes it down to the 40. Blue Devils will have it in Girard territory.
St. Julian just kind of stood there and waited for Kalicki, who had gone the wrong way. He was already into the defensive line. And, a huge break for Sharpsville. As, we heard Coach Brooks talk about it in the pregame interview. They just did not want to turn the football over, and they certainly hadn't up to that point. But a huge turnover here. Number 1 gets the Girard offense off the field, going for their 3rd score and a 3-score lead, and gets Sharpsville the football back with 35 seconds left and an opportunity here in a short field.
Devils do have 1 timeout left. Curry the single back, 2 receivers and a wing to the right. Brady Gerlach back to pass. Looking downfield, looking for Hassel. It's a jump ball, and it is going to be intercepted by Dovichow at the 20. Nathan Dovichow upfield to the 30, to the 40, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds just past the 40-yard line. So an exchange of turnovers, and it goes back to Girard with 22 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, I like the, obviously an aggressive call there. But, now you turn the football over, you throw an interception, and now you give Girard the football back with 21 seconds to go. Certainly a long field for the Yellow Jackets, but still, to me, the key here is not being down 3 scores, because you're down 2 scores at halftime. You can continue to kind of carry out the game plan that you've had so far if you're the Blue Devils.
Girard 1 timeout in its satchel. River Rogers wide left as a flanker. St. Julian has the backs in the eye. And they'll give it to Arnold over the left side. Arnold out to the 45, and he is high load right there by McLaren and Vogan. Arnold will pick up 4. Clock down to 10 seconds to go in the half. Down to 7, and that's going to be it for the first half. So Sharpsville Blue Devils moved the football, did not score. Girard moved the football and did score. We go to the intermission with Girard on top, 12-0. Chris, your Sharpsville, a lot to like, but certainly some also signs of a young team in week 1.
Yeah, no question about it. The thing you love if you're Sharpsville is, correct me if I'm wrong, it was either 4 or 5. Girard only had 4 possessions, and I guess you can say the 4th one was, just this real short one here at the end. So if Sharpsville can continue to do that, to not let Girard have the football very much, that's a good thing, but they've got to score, obviously, some now down 2 scores. So a lot to like, but a lot of work to do yet if you're the Blue Devils.
12-0 is our halftime score. When we come back, we'll look at the stat story of this one, and then we'll be sending it back to the studio. Aaron and Darren will have the Lock, Stock, and Barrel halftime update. That's coming up here at the half. Girard leading Sharpsville by a score of 12-0. We'll be back after this break on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Imagine a bathroom that's not just a room, but a sanctuary. At Warner's
and taking the time to get it right. That's why they are proud to introduce their bathroom installation service, where done in a day is a thing of the past. Experience the difference of a bathroom designed for you, not the clock. Visit Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or at warnerconstruction.com. Warner's Homes and Improvements, where your bathroom is our masterpiece. Don't rush perfection.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
We are at the half here at Girard's Battles Memorial Stadium. Girard leading visiting Sharpsville 12-0. Along with Chris Burtch, Ryan Briggs with you tonight. Special thanks to American Legion Post 299 in Sharon. They are tonight's video sponsor. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Our new starting lineup sponsor for 2025, the 21st Century Energy Group. And all in all, a lot to talk about for the first half for both teams. Some good things and some things to shore up.
No doubt about it. And, we heard Coach Piccarelli talk about it, in the pregame. And certainly we knew it with the personnel that, they were going to be they were going to make some mistakes. They were going to, struggle to try to find some offensive identity outside of Gino Curry. But all that being said, Gino Curry is good enough that at times he can just absolutely carry this offense. And, again, the time of possession's been great for Sharpsville. They just have stalled out inside the McCandless Ford red zone and haven't been able to put points on the board despite being able to get in there twice.
12-0 is our score. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the scoring recap and the stat story from Girard. 12-0 Girard leads on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Today's game and throughout the season. Attorney Bill Motor, 2500 Highland Road, Hermitage.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
We are back a little bit sooner than we anticipated. Chris Burtch to my left, Ryan Briggs here. We'll have the Lock, Stock, and Barrel halftime update coming up in a few minutes here from Girard. But the scoring recap in this one, Girard was able to take advantage of a short field. Sharpsville mishandled the opening kickoff and ended up having to punt from its own end zone. Girard took over at the 44. 6 plays later, Ryan St. Julian scored on a 2-yard sneak. Extra point, no good. And it was 6-0 Girard with 6:29 to go in the first quarter. And then in the second quarter, after a Sharpsville drive stalled out at the 9, 7 plays later, St. Julian threw a 45-yard touchdown pass to River Rogers. That came at the 7:15 mark. Extra point, no good as there was a bad snap, and Girard had a 12-0 lead. Looking at some team numbers, the statistical story in this one for the Girard Yellow Jackets. They accumulated 169 yards of offense tonight, 124 yards rushing on 20 carries, 45 passing yards. And, whoops, sorry about that. We had a brief hiccup. There we go. For our video folks, they can see the stats online. Yeah, but Girard, 124 rushing yards, 45 passing yards, 169 total yards, and 10 first downs. Sharpsville, 69 rushing yards, 22 passing yards, 91 yards on 26 plays. Sharpsville with 7 first downs. Individual numbers for Sharpsville, quarterback Brady Girard, 2 of 6 for 22 yards. He was intercepted once. He threw a 16-yarder to Landon Hassel and a 6-yard completion to Lincoln Bright. Gino Curry leading the Blue Devils, 14 carries, 65 yards. And in addition, Tremar Ham McCullough, 2 carries, 6 yards. Will Vogan ran twice for 2 yards. Brady Gerlach, 2 carries, -4 yards. For Girard's, Ryan St. Julian, 1 of 1 for 45 yards. It's a 45-yard touchdown pass to River Rogers. Aiden Arnold leading the Yellow Jackets in rushing, 11 carries, 94 yards. Mason Kalicki, 6 carries for 28 yards. And I believe I have a typo in here I'll have to fix at some point, but Arnold approaching the 100-yard mark. A couple other numbers of note. Girard, 2 penalties, 20 yards. Sharpsville, 4 penalties, 20 yards. Each team with a turnover. Sharpsville, big edge and time of possession, 15:26 to 8:34. But Girard has been able to finish its drives.
Right.
Sharpsville has not.
Yeah, and again, certainly I sort of like am looking at it through the the perspective of being a coach and feeling like, hey, this team that we're playing is a little more experienced than us. They're a little ahead of the game right now. If you're Sharpsville, that's a 15:26 time of possession. Almost a 7-minute edge is huge, because what they've been able to do is they've been able to keep Aiden Arnold and Mason Kalicki and that big offensive line of Girard off the field. Again, 4 possessions is all Girard was able to have, and that fourth one was that short one at the end of the half. So really just 3 full possessions. Bad news is Girard scored on 2 of them. The good news is your offense is keeping the other team's offense off the field.
12-0 is our score. What's going on around the area? Well, we will find out. We're going to take a break. We'll go back to the studio. Aaron Byro, Darren Steele have the Lock, Stock, and Barrel halftime update. That comes up next on News Talk 790 WPIC.
You're independent. So are we. We're a locally owned independent bank. Because of that, we make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town loan committee to get together. We offer fast, quick answers on your loan requests.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is a full-service deli with party rings and meat and cheese trays available. Located in Sharpsville Plaza in Sharpsville, they are open Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 7 and Saturday from 9 to 3, closed on Sundays and Mondays.
Come on out to the Sharon American Legion Post 299 and enjoy bingo every Thursday and Friday. First number called at 6:45. Join us for trivia night every Thursday at 6 p.m. Our grill room serves up great food daily, and our kitchen is open Thursday through Saturday from noon to 9. We proudly welcome all veterans to our community. Visit Sharon American Legion Post 299 on East State Street for good company, good times, and a warm welcome.
Saving lives means staying informed. Knowing the dangers of using counterfeit prescription pills can help those you care about and keep our community safe. Do your part. Take the first step today. Visit GetSmartAboutDrugs.com to access education, prevention, and treatment resources. Counterfeit prescription pills laced with fentanyl are deadly. Be their protector. Be informed.
Contact Mercer County Behavioral Health, Inc. in Mercer, PA at 724-662-2230 or visit cdc.gov/stop overdose. Brought to you by the Hermitage PA Rotary Club and the Mercer County Opioid Settlement Fund.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
And welcome to the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Halftime Report with Darren Steele and me, Aaron Byro. Thanks for listening to Week 1 coverage of Sharpsville at Girard on News Talk 790 WPIC with Ryan Briggs and Chris Burtch on the call. Girard is up 12-0 at halftime at home versus Sharpsville. Girard quarterback Ryan St. Julian has a rushing touchdown and a 45-yard touchdown pass to River Rogers to lead scoring in this game. And we'll see how Sharpsville responds in the second half. But now, the moment you've been waiting for, here's Darren Steele with the scores on the halftime show. Bring it to him.
Hello, Shenango Valley. Good to be back. And welcome to Week 1 in the local football scores we have. Again, you heard it right here. Girard 12, Sharpsville 0 at the halftime. Staying in Ohio, you have Hubbard up on Brookfield. Big-time rivalry there, 14-0. On our sister station with Bob and Mark, you have Wilmington 14, Greenville 7. Reynolds leads Eisenhower 16-3. Northwestern all over Lakeview 20-6. If you're tuning in for Fairview and Slippery Rock, that game doesn't start till 8 o'clock, so we will have some updates here. I'll be sending those to Chris and Ryan to get those out to you throughout their second half of the Sharpsville game, so listen to them for any Slippery Rock and Fairview updates. Northeast 10, Grove City 6. The Beavers are pounding the Rockets. Corey 35, Titusville 3. So how about the Corey Beavers jumping out to a fast start this year? Fort LaBeouf 20, Meadville 7, Oil City all over Harbor Creek 27-7. Cathedral Prep on top of Erie 7-0. Remember, Erie missing 8 players tonight due to some infractions on attendance there. More to come on that. Keep following Tom Reisenweber for that developing story. Carson City and St. Mary's scoreless. Cambridge Springs tied with Fairpoint 7-7. Cochranton just went up on Iroquois 12-6. Maplewood scores at the very final seconds there. It is a tie game with Union City 8-8. Cash all over Warren tonight on the Dragons there 28-0 for Cash. So a nice start for Cash to begin the season. A close one just down south here between two bitter rivalries. Neshannock 13, Mohawk 12. Mohawk scored at the end but missed the extra point. Highland all over McDowell 28-0. Seneca up on Sagertown 14-7. And Newcastle keeping a close one with state-ranked Penn Hills there, Aaron. So, had some rumors Newcastle would be pretty good this year. Penn Hills is supposed to be very good, but Newcastle right now with the lead. So there you go. And those are your first half scores from the human scoreboard there.
And there he is. Human scoreboard. He is lighting up here in the studio. Great job, Darren. And we'll keep up to date on the scores, and we'll give you all of our final scores at the end of the night on the Warner's Homes and Improvement 5th quarter scoreboard show. Big thank you to our sponsor, Lock, Stock, and Barrel, for the halftime show, for feeding our crew and supporting our local sport coverage.
Yes.
So if you're listening, plan on taking a trip to the Shenango Plaza in Sharpsville and grabbing a sandwich and playing your lucky numbers.
What'd you have tonight, Aaron?
I had I have one of my favorite packed sandwiches. I have turkey breast and salami. So it's not on the menu. So yeah, it is.
All right, Jason, the intern, what'd you have?
1 half chopped ham and cheese.
There you go, ham and cheese. Yeah,
that's always allowed
I think
to
that's
have.
a Briggsy one every once in a while there. And then I had the roast beef and provolone. So yeah, good stuff coming from Lock, Stock as usual.
Nice. Pack a sandwich. Get ready for the second half. Stay tuned for Sharpsville at Girard on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Imagine a bathroom that's not just a room, but a sanctuary. At Warner's Homes and Improvements, they believe in taking the time to get it right. That's why they are proud to introduce their bathroom installation service, where done in a day is a thing of the past. Experience the difference of a bathroom designed for you, not the clock. Visit Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or at warnerconstruction.com. Warner's Homes and Improvements, where your bathroom is our masterpiece. Don't rush perfection.
The 21st Century Energy Group is the leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. For over 50 years, they have provided quality heating oils, propane, heat, gasoline, diesel, and lubricants to western Pennsylvania and eastern Ohio, with 7 locations including Newcastle, Grove City, Conneaut Lake, and Erie. The 21st Century Energy Group is your locally owned neighborhood fuel provider. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs at 1-800-922-5454. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Mancino's Driving School is your go-to destination for top-notch driving education. Whether you're a teen or an adult, Mancino's experienced instructors ensure you're equipped with essential skills and safety tips. Offering flexible schedules and personalized lessons, Mancino's Driving School make learning to drive convenient and effective. Visit our website at mancinosdrivingschool.com to enroll today and begin your journey toward becoming a safe, independent driver.
I've worked hard to make my house a home, and I expect my insurance to work hard too. That's why I'm with Erie Insurance and my local agent. They offer the service I deserve, the coverage I need, all at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent in Hermitage is Reinhardt's Insurance. Get a quote at 724-342-2291 or visit reinhardts.com. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
And we're back here at Girard, our extended halftime. Continuing here, 12-0 Girard with the lead, along with Chris Burtch, Ryan Briggs here. We have a couple of updates. First off, thanks to Darren with the Lock, Stock, and Barrel halftime update. Good to hear Darren's voice as well. Darren's been has been dealing with some significant health obstacles, and just glad that he's progressing. It's a tough battle, but I know he's coming along and doing well. It's good to hear him, and appreciate him coming in tonight and giving us all those great updates and also making us hungry talking about his
Yeah,
Lock,
really.
Stock, and
What
Barrel.
the heck?
Fortunately, Chris, we'll be able to go to Lock, Stock, and Barrel tomorrow before the Sharon Mercyhurst
Right.
game.
Yeah, there we go.
I can get my favorite number 21. But Sharon Mercyhurst, very intriguing matchup tomorrow night. Sharon defending region champs, District 10 runners-up in 3A. Mercyhurst, a young but big offensive line. They have the standout running back, Vinny Feliciano, 2,400 yards last year, and he's a state champ in the 100. Sharon has some guys that can run too. Joke about it might be a track meet, if you will, tomorrow, but that'll be a lot of fun. We'll be on air at 6:30, 7 o'clock kick at Tiger Stadium.
Yeah, no question. I mean, you and I always love going to Tiger Stadium. There's just something about it, right? And so, yeah, we will be there tomorrow to check out Coach Mack's team and that Mercyhurst prep team. Of course, a great team. We saw them last year in that great playoff game against Sharpsville. So, yeah, good. Looking forward to that one a lot.
We heard the scores that Aaron and Darren gave us, but there are a couple of updates to those. Northeast, thanks to Carter Crozier's interception return for touchdown, now leading Grove City 17-6.
Wow.
So the Pickers coming down from Erie County looking to knock off Grove City. A game I think a lot of people thought Grove City would be favored, but Chris Grachowski, the second-year head coach at Northeast, we see what a second-year coach is doing here at Girard, and Mark Brooks. Looks like Northeast getting off to a good start in year number 2 as well after a rough 2024.
Yeah, you think about, what it would mean for Northeast to beat a program the caliber of Grove City for a second-year coach really trying to get things going. Northeast certainly working on getting a big win at Thornfield and Grove City College.
Okay, here's some updates. These are just literally off the ticker, thanks to our friend Tom Reisenweber. Halftime, Fairport Harding, Ohio. It's up on the lake. It's in Fairport Harbor, Ohio, leading Cambridge Springs 22-14. Fairport Harding, if you're wondering, is a similarly sized school. Fairport Harding would be 1A in Pennsylvania, so a good test for both of those teams. Corey all over Titusville, 42-3 at the half.
Wow.
Corey, region tri-champs last year, really putting the boots to a young Titusville team. Conneaut extending its lead over Warren, 35-0 at the half. Cochranton scoring late in the first half, leading Iroquois 12-6. That's just up the road a little bit at John Post Stadium in Iroquois. Good friend Joe Sager covering that game tonight.
Wow, he's all over.
Well, he's living up this way now.
That's right.
And Oil City leading Harbor Creek 27-14. The Huskies getting on the board before halftime to cut that one to 27-14. Harbor Creek in 3A with these Girard Yellow Jackets. Oil City in 4A. Looks like Coach York has another strong team at Oil City.
Yeah, wherever he goes, he wins, and he wins the same way. And, he's doing that at Oil City, which is really impressive. That game that Darren and Aaron was talking about, that big-time Penn Hills team playing Newcastle. What Newcastle's been able to do is they've been able to keep Penn Hills off the field. It's 6-0 at halftime. You think about the explosive offensive ability of Penn Hills. So great game plan that Newcastle's been able to execute so far.
One score to pass on from my good friend Matt Shipton, who was a standout lineman at Grove City High School, won a national title at Youngstown State. Wow. Played for Coach Trussell there. Does a lot of officiating now down in the Pittsburgh area, but he has the night off. But he tells me Deer Lakes leads Keystone Oaks 14-0, and they are playing in Dormont. So appreciate that update from the well to the south of us tonight here, up along the lake shore in western Erie County. Of course, tomorrow night there's another big game in Mercer County. Farrell and Hickory, that game in Hermitage. Mark Slazak and Bob Greenberg will have the call on Sports Radio 96.7. Two teams that won district titles last year, two teams that have very high expectations. A lot of cross-pollination between the programs. Both head coaches are Farrell grads. That should be I don't think either coach is going to need the win one for the Gipper speech tomorrow night.
No, I agree, yeah.
Because even though it's a non-league game, those bragging rights go a long way with those two schools, and no doubt over maybe the Thanksgiving dinner table or the holidays or 20 years from now, they'll talk about who won in 25.
Oof, yeah, no doubt about it. And, certainly that the tradition in both of those programs, I mean, that's as big as it gets as far as two teams coming together in Mercer County. So that one should be a lot of fun.
And that's tomorrow night. Also, the Mercer Mustangs get the season underway. They'll host Franklin tomorrow night. Mercer won at Franklin last year 8-7.
Yep.
Coach Lockhart has a pretty veteran squad in Mercer, 10 seniors on the team, 3-year starter quarterback Ryder Chiappini. I think the Mustangs team that you cannot overlook them. I think they're going to be a handful for a lot of teams this fall.
Yeah, no doubt about it. A little bit kind of under the radar. But no doubt a lot of people back and tough kids on that team. And so, yeah, they could have a good season.
And the throwback helmet this year. Did you see that?
No.
They went back to what they had in the mid-'90s with Coach Makarevich was there. The Carolina blue helmet with the Navy Mustang logo.
Love it.
And then they have, down the middle, they have a black and white stripe for the Commodore Perry kids. That helmet looks fab. I think that helmet alone's worth a win or two.
That's awesome. Yeah, that was the uniforms they were wearing when I was doing my student teaching there.
So, and they had some pretty good teams then. Looking to move up in Class 2A this year. Take a look at the Major League Baseball scoreboard. Hall of Fame night in Pittsburgh. The Pirates inducting Vernon Law, the Deacon, Al Scoops Oliver, some great nicknames too, and Hazen Kai Kyler into the Hall of Fame. And the Pirates are on top 5-0 at the end of 4 shutout innings for Braxton Ashcraft. The Cleveland Guardians, they're in the thick of the wild card race in the American League. They're scoreless in the bottom of the first at Texas. Other scores of interest. Top of the 6th, the Phillies trail Washington 3-1. Kansas City, which is inched ahead of Cleveland by a full game in the AL Central, leading in Detroit 3-1 tonight. Royals have been red hot.
They're good.
They're playing well. Toronto leading the Miami Marlins 3-1. Houston on top of Baltimore 4-0. Yankees, Red Sox, a lot of wild card implications there. Boston is a game ahead, I believe, or what happened there. But they're battling out in the AL East. They're scoreless in the 4th. Mets lead the Braves 4-1 in the 4th. St. Louis, which is trying to stay in the draft of contention, down 3-1 in Tampa in the 3rd. And the White Sox lead the Minnesota Twins 1-0 at the end of the 2nd. Later tonight, so Chris and I will have something to listen to. Cubs are at the Angels, Reds at Arizona, L.A. Dodgers at San Diego. That's a big series.
Yeah.
Padres are 1 game back, and the Athletics are in Seattle. 12-0 is our score. One last bit before we take our final halftime break. A couple people on the video, our video stream on 96.7 Facebook Live asked about why didn't we show the band at halftime? Licensing, because of performance and so forth. One of those things, it's better to ask for permission than forgiveness.
Yeah.
So we apologize, but it's one of those things that it could lead to something. So hopefully it's something down the road we're able to do. But unfortunately, you have to err on the side of caution with that.
Right.
So I've heard tales where that's come back and made life miserable for people. But I can assure you the Sharpsville band sounded and looked great. Their first football performance of the season, and they'll be unveiled next Saturday night when the Blue Devils host Greenville in McCracken Field. Series that dates back to 1905.
Oh man!
Here it's 12-0 Girard. We're going to come back with the 3rd quarter after this. It will be Sharpsville kicking off to begin the 2nd half, and the 3rd quarter comes up next on News Talk 790 WPIC.
This is XYZ Insurance. How can I help?
I have a question about my home policy.
Okay, question about phone policy.
Home policy.
Okay, gnome policy.
H-O-M-E, home.
Technology is great, but sometimes it's better to talk with a real person. With Erie Insurance, you have a caring, independent agent who's with you from beginning to end. Your local Erie agent is Mailer Insurance. Get a quote today at MailerInsurance.com. Mailer Insurance, a Reinhardt's agency affiliate. Go to ErieInsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Gosh, honey, what's got you all chef-tastic?
You know, it's our kitchen remodel. It's got me all inspired.
Oh, are you inspired enough to make dessert?
As a matter of fact.
Is it chocolate? Oh, it's chocolate. I love you.
Get inspiration all your own with a brand new kitchen from Warner's Homes and Improvements. We create new kitchens that dreams are made of. We buy direct from the manufacturers using top quality materials with no shortcuts. The latest in style and functionality for a fair price. Call Warner's today and get inspired. Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or online at warnersconstruction.com.
When the finest cuts of meat combine with just the right amount of fire and seasonings, you don't need anything else except a fork and a plate. Get ready for the most amazing dining experience ever.
When you're out with your friends or looking for a place to stop before or after the games, Vay's Pub and Grill is the place for you. Open Tuesday through Saturday with happy hour daily from 4:30 to 6:30. Vay's Pub and Grill, East State Street in Hermitage.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder.
Whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Third quarter about to get underway. Sharp going right to left. Finn Leary has it teed up. The 40 Blue Devils white jerseys, white numbers and letters, white helmets with a blue stripe. Girard and the Home Reds, white numbers and letters, gold pants, red helmets. The kick is 23-yard line by Dovichow, and he's going to be brought down shy of the 30-yard line as the Sharpsville kick team downfield to limit the run back. Leland McCarroll, starting center for Sharpsville, down on the kick team, and Girard will start this drive inside its own 30.
Yeah, you got to love it. Your starting center sprinting down there and being the first guy on the scene to bring down the returner. Kind of got under the kick a little bit. And so it wasn't a booming kick, but great coverage by the Devils.
First down, Girard at the 28, moving left to right. Girard on top, 12-0. 101 yards in the first half is the deep back in the eye behind Kalicki. Four-man front for Sharpsville. Severance, the tight end, comes to the near side. And the handoff will come to the near right side. Arnold on a stretch plays out to the 35, across the 35 to the 37-yard line as we see Will Vogan in on the stop along with Michael McLaren. But another healthy gain for Arnold on his first carry of the second half.
Yeah.
They'll give him 8, bringing up second down and 2 at the 36.
Yeah, they just have not been able to stop Arnold on that play, that stretch play, getting out there. He's a really patient runner too.
Update from Slippery Rock in a moment that will warm Burtchy's heart. Backs are in the eye, and they give us to Kalicki on the quick opener, and he'll rumble across the 40 to the 42-yard line. And it'll be a first down. Yes, but Kalicki able to get a nice gain out to the 42-yard line.
Yeah. Again, Girard's, the good news for Girard is their offense has been almost unstoppable. The bad news is their defense hasn't given them enough possession, so.
Going to be first and 10 at the 42. Severance moves to the left side, unbalanced line to the left, 2 receivers to the left. They give us to Kalicki up the middle, and Kalicki will be wrestled down after a short gain as McNutt in on the tackle along with Jordan White, Roman Massey there as well. And not easy to stonewall Kalicki, but the Sharpsville front did that time.
Yeah, how about that? That might be the first of the night that they were able to kind of get to Kalicki before he got started there.
That update from Slippery Rock, by the way, at Slippery Rock University. Cole Scott, a 1-yard touchdown run. Slippery Rock leading 7-0. A little over a minute to go in the first quarter. So good start for the Rockets, who could use a good start.
Yeah, no question about it. A good start for the High Rockets. Doug Popovic, the quarterback, evidently had a great first series.
Out of the shotgun, they give us to Kalicki, going right up the gut. He'll get to midfield. He's going to be a little bit short, but it's bringing up 3rd and 1. White on the stop for Sharpsville. We see McLaren in there as well. But Kalicki picks up 7 to the 50. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Girard tonight, 1 of 1 on 3rd down.
Yeah, I mean, what Girard has done offensively, they've just made everything look easy. Kalicki and Arnold have just been kind of picking up the load, the offensive line.
3rd and 2. St. Julian on a sneak over right guard, and he will have enough for the first down. Able to spin off the pile and get to the 48-yard line. So he scored on a 2-yard sneak back in the first quarter, and this time he converts on 3rd and short with a sneak to the Sharpsville 48, maybe we'll call it the 47-yard line. It'll be first down number 12 tonight for Girard.
You know, that expression, game manager as a quarterback, is sometimes kind of seen as a, as a criticism or a veiled criticism. But St. Julian is that, and he does a good job.
They give us to Arnold up the middle. Arnold has the first down and more. Arnold into the open. To the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Stumbled. Did he get in? He'll be marked down shy of the goal line. A touchdown-saving tackle by Caleb Conkar with the long run of the night for the speedy Arnold. We saw that straight line speed on display. He picks up 47 yards. It'll be first and goal at the 1. Girard returning to the McCandless red zone.
Yeah, that's what we talk about as a game breaker. You know, do teams have a game breaker? That's a question we always ask when we prepare. And Arnold, yeah, they got him a little bit, but he broke a couple of tackles, and then once he started to get ahead of steam, forget about it.
First and goal from about 1.5 yards out. Severance will switch to the left side of the formation. St. Julian on a sneak, and he's going to be hit and did not get there. Tommy McNutt able to get him in a waist lock, keep him from getting across the goal line. Lincoln Bright, the corner, also in and run support. Short pickup. It's going to be second and goal from about 1/2 yard out. Down to 8:16 to go, third quarter, first drive of the half for either team. This is the 8th play of the drive. Girard on top 12-0 and looking to add on. Kalicki's the fullback, Arnold the deep back, behind Ryan St. Julian, making a second straight opening night start. Comes under center, and they give us to Kalicki, and he is upended.
Yeah.
Did he get in? Yes, he did. Looked like he came down on one of his teammates and was able to get across. Yeah. Sharpsville had penetration, but Kalicki able to punch it in for the touchdown. Here's a shocker, Chris. Kalicki did not have a rushing touchdown last year.
That's amazing, right? You'd think he'd be the guy that would kind of be pounding it in at the end.
Touchdown drive, 8 plays, 72 yards. It used exactly 4 minutes, and it's 18-0 Girard. And the Yellow Jackets will go for 2. Ball looks like it's kind of far back for the 2-pointer, doesn't it, Chris?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it looks.
It's about 4. They're going to run it from the 4, it looks like.
Okay.
We'll see if that's a factor. Here comes the 2-point conversion. Dovichow is wide to the right. Backs are in the eye. St. Julian, the pop pass, and it's caught. The 2-pointer is good to Zach Severance. He'll make the catch, and it's 20-0.
Yeah, great play call. And Severance is a good player. That's the first time he's gotten his hands on the football tonight, but you know he can do some things with it.
The 2-pointer is good, and Girard adds to the lead. 7 minutes, 54 seconds to go, third quarter. Girard leads Sharpsville 20-0 on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Good start to the third quarter for the Girard Yellow Jackets. A long touchdown drive. 8 plays, 72 yards, capped by Mason Kalicki, 1-yard punt. Severance, the reception, and Girard has a 20-0 lead.
Yeah, and again, we've talked about how Sharpsville's been able to execute the game plan. You know, with these kind of long drives, try to keep Girard's offense off the field. But now, all of a sudden, down 3 scores, they're going to have to try to make something happen.
Squibber down the middle of the field, bouncing around. Then McCullough will pick it up back at the 15 after he slipped. He gives some ground, looking for running room, trying to weave his way upfield. He's outside the numbers to the 22-yard line. He'll be cut down there. One of the more exciting 7-yard runbacks you ever see, and Sharpsville will get its hands on the football for the first time in the second half. Ball put down at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, McCullough's good. I mean, he's given this team a spark tonight, both as a returner and on a couple of carries. So, yeah, again, that week one, you try to maybe find some things that you didn't know, especially with just the one scrimmage. And McCullough has been that for the Blue Devils tonight.
Tremar Ham McCullough, freshman, 5'9", 140.
Sharpsville leads the league in 5'9", 140 guys, don't they? It's like, yeah, other than Gino Curry, just about all of their skill guys are about that.
And then Lincoln Bright, he's 6'3",
yeah,
so he kind of helps skew the average a little bit.
Yeah.
Sharpsville will come out in a 4-receiver set. Curry the single back behind Gerlach, 4-man front for Girard. And the give is to Curry on a trap. He is hit, breaks one tackle, but cannot escape the clutches of the Girard defense. Pickup of a couple. Kalicki finished him off. Curry will pick up 3 to the 27-yard line. Talk about Kalicki. He was the team's leading tackler last year. Recorded 124 tackles. He was first team all-region. Wow. Not a surprise. He hit 370 for the baseball team. A couple home runs. And also this. Also took 13th in the javelin and 12th at the shot put at the District 10 track championships.
Wow.
So he's doubling up in the spring.
Yeah, that's incredible. Right, and you just look at him, right? He's right out of central casting for a linebacker and a power hitter and a thrower.
Wearing number 44.
That's perfect.
you have. There are certain qualifications to wear 44, and he meets all of them.
He meets them all. Yep.
2nd and 7, and the flag thrown by the back judge. It is a delay of game penalty against Sharpsville. Sets the Devils back 5 yards. It is the 5th flag of the night for 25 yards. Girard 2 penalties for 20 yards.
Ooh. Okay.
We've got the ref, got the Halloween effect on there too.
Yeah. Yeah, a game that you and I called up at Eisenhower several years ago. Reynolds is up 24-13 on Ike.
That's a playoff rematch.
Yeah.
Will not be a playoff. They will not play in the playoffs this year.
Right.
I can guarantee you that. With Eisenhower getting the Youngsville kids due to the closure.
Okay.
2nd and 12. They're now 2A. Handoff is to Will Vogan on a jet sweep around the right side. Vogan looking to get upfield, has the penalty yardage and a few more. He'll get out close to the 30-yard line. So Will Vogan, first time that the Blue Devils have really gone outside the wide, that time with the jet sweep. And there is a man down on the far side, and we have our first cramp of the season. Vogan picks up 8 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 4 for Sharpsville. Blue Devils are 1 of 4 on 3rd down tonight. We have 6:36 to go in the 3rd quarter. We will take a 30-second break. We'll come back with the 3rd down play. Sharpsville trailing 20-0 on Newstalk 790 WPIC.
St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services is seeking compassionate individuals who love to help others and who will nurture meaningful relationships with the clients we care for. Parents with school-aged children, college students, retirees, or anyone seeking a role that fits around their life will find this opportunity especially rewarding. Visit stpaul's1867.org/join our team to apply for a companion or care partner position with St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services. St. Paul's is an equal opportunity employer.
The 3rd quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
To assist the Sharp player across the way who had the cramp right on the far side, and can't see who it is. We can see the leg up in the air, but that doesn't really help us.
Right.
Need the jersey number on the leg like the Chicago White Sox in the mid-'80s.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I always like that when you see guys stretching a calf and it's just a cramp. Easy for me to say just a cramp from up here, but in other words, it's not going to be something that's going to go deep into the season. So
it may be Vogan.
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. That would make sense too because he was on that run.
3rd and 4 to 30, double tight set. Give is to Gino Curry over the right side. Curry will break a tackle. He's going to get the 1st down and more. Curry far sideline to midfield. Curry dragging men into Girard territory and brought down close to the 40-yard line. Gino Curry converts on 3rd and 4. Curry with a pickup of 27.
Yeah, great run by Curry. Showing a little patience there at the outset. Then bounced to the outside and dragged tacklers.
We'll give him 28 to the 42. Now Curry 96 yards on 16 carries.
Easily the longest play of the night for Sharpsville, and that's what they need, right? So a little shake and bake and then run you over.
First and 10 at the 42. Split backs again, and the give is to Curry. Curry hit and gets very little right into the teeth of the Girard defense. Gromley in there along with Braden Mussett, the cornerback, coming in. Pickup of maybe a foot. It's going to be 2nd and 10 officially for Curry.
Give a quick hello to AD Madeline Hoffman, listening, hanging out with the kids, listening and watching us tonight. So appreciate all of the prep work that you gave us, Mrs. Hoffman, and glad you're tuned in.
As well as everybody who's tuning in via over the radio, our iHeart app, or watching on Facebook, Sports Radio 96.7, Facebook Live. 2nd and 10, give to Curry over the right side. Curry to the 25, or 35, excuse me. Gino Curry down near the lead marker. He'll pick up another first down. 12 more for Curry. He goes over 100 yards in the season opener.
I mean, things have gone really well for Girard here so far, and but again, they're gonna. I'm sure Coach Brooks is just kind of rubbing his hand over his head, saying, "Why can't we tackle that guy?" And I think a lot of people are going to be saying that about the young Gino Curry this year.
5.5 minutes to go, third quarter, clock moving. Sharpsville on the move, 6th play of the drive. Girard on top, 20-0, but Sharpsville with another good drive. Give to Curry over the left side. Curry breaks a tackle. Curry bulling his way down close to the 20-yard line. In fact, he's going to be given progress to the 20. Gino Curry picks up 10 more. First down for Sharpsville at the Girard 20. And the Blue Devils have returned to the McCandless Red Zone.
Yeah.
Your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs in Mercer and Meadville, McCandless Ford. But the Blue Devils have been here before and have not scored.
I was just going to say, we love the McCandless Ford Red Zone, but they need to get into the Girard Yellow Jackets end zone here.
Well done, Chris. You're in mid-season form. McCullough is wide left. Double wing set. Give us to Curry on a trap. Breaks one tackle. Curry keeps the legs churning, and that pile just moves forward to the 15-yard line. And that will be a first down. They said he was short previously after they respotted it, so now it's first down at the 15. But either way, Gino Curry. And we have a man down for Sharpsville. And is that Jordan White?
Yep.
Who's seated, the two-way starting guard and defensive tackle. And he looks like he may be dealing with a cramp as well.
Same kind of that stiff-legged calf cramp walk. Yeah, so.
It is a warm evening, certainly.
Sure.
It is not blistering hot like some. There have been some week ones where we've just been. We look like we've gone through a car wash. We didn't even play.
Right. Yeah. There's no doubt. Yeah, it's really nice up here. Yeah, little breeze coming off of the lake, and it's just nice.
Yeah, first time I've been here to Girard Battles Memorial Stadium. Beautiful facility.
Awesome. Press
box is spacious.
Yep.
And spacious, functional, great sight lines. Lots of parking here. Really a bit of a hidden gem here.
No question. A+. I was thinking that too. All the things that are important to us, check, 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 check. No doubt.
Of all these years of calling games and so forth, various sports, first time I've been to Girard.
Wow. That is amazing, right?
Yeah, so checking that one off the list. But I'm glad to be here. And
my experiences at Girard as a basketball coach were not nearly as pleasant as this one has been tonight.
You and many others.
Right, yeah, right.
Going against whether it was Coach Sinetta or Coach Mays or Terry Thompson or many other of the longtime coaches that went against Girard in boys and girls basketball.
Yeah. Yes, you were going to be guarded for 32 minutes, whichever.
And you're going to feel like you played 64 minutes.
Right. Yep.
So White checks out at least for one play. First and 10 at the Girard 15-yard line. Center Leland McCarroll comes over the football. Adkins tight right. Hassel slot right. Handoff is to Curry over the left side. Curry is hit, and he's going to be brought down for a short loss on the play. Zach Severance in there for the Girard defense, along with Cohen DeSanti, who He's wearing number 13 tonight. He's listed. He's one of those guys that gets an eligible number and an ineligible number. Doesn't matter on defense, but either way, 13 was unlucky for Sharpsville.
Right.
It's a loss of a yard back to the 16, 2nd and 11. Curry, 21 carries, 122 yards tonight.
Yeah. And every single yard has been tough. Nothing's been easy.
Lincoln Bright wide left. Concar's a wing to the left. Atkins tight right. McCullough and Curry split behind Gerlach, and the handoff goes to McCullough on a buck sweep over the right side. And McCullough picks up a few. Termar Ham McCullough before he's brought to the turf by Kalicki. And it puts Sharpsville in 3rd and 8. Blue Devils are 1 for 1 on 3rd down on this drive, 2 for 5 in the game.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it seems like this is where those first 2 drives inside the McCandless Ford red zone happened, where they get into this kind of 3rd and mid yardage, and the 3rd down play wouldn't be good, and then they were stuck with 4th and long. So this is a big play right here.
Now there is a Girard player seated and afflicted with a cramp or cramps. So we'll have 3rd down and 8 coming up for Sharpsville. 3:18 to go, 3rd quarter. We're going to take nope, it's Kalicki who is up, but he's going to angrily hobble to the near sideline. But he'll be out for 1 play, which is good news if you're the Sharpsville offense. But Kalicki's going to check out and get that taken care of. Ball is at the Girard 13 in the middle of the field. Sharpsville moving right to left in this 3rd quarter. White jerseys, white pants, blue numbers and letters. Blue trim, white helmets with a blue stripe. Girard red jerseys, white numbers and letters. Gold pants, red headgear for the Yellow Jackets. Sharpsville making its first ever trip to Girard. 3rd and 8. Concar wing left next to the tight end Atkins. Curry and Ham McCullough, the split backs behind Gerlach. And flags before the play begins. Although I do not see a flag on the field.
Yeah, right. Timeout maybe? Could Girard call a timeout?
Well, the referee pointed timeout Girard.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
So timeout Girard. That is the first timeout taken by either team in the second half. 3:17 to go, 3rd quarter. Sharpsville on the move. Back after this on News Talk 790 WPIC.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is a full-service deli with party rings and meat and cheese trays available. Located in Sharpsville Plaza in Sharpsville, they are open Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 7 and Saturday from 9 to 3, closed on Sundays and Mondays.
The 3rd quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Timeout taken by Girard. 3rd down and 8 for Sharpsville to Girard 13.
Big
2
play.
plays to get 8 yards for Sharpsville.
Big play right here.
A quick pitch to Curry around the right side to the short side of the field. Curry runs into a man and is knocked out of bounds inside the 15 down to the 14. No, another Sharpsville man down due to cramping. Curry knocked out of bounds at the 9. It's going to be 4th and 4 for the Blue Devils. So, Chris, while we have this stoppage, an update from Grove City.
Yeah, Northeast up 17 to 14 on Grove City. So Grove City certainly hanging in there. And Slippery Rock, 80-yard touchdown pass. Doug Popovic to Logan Schlombaugh they're up now 13-0 on Fairview.
It was Levi Toth with a 60-yard catch and run for Grove City against Northeast as the Eagles look to battle back.
Yeah.
And Slippery Rock, that might be the surprise of the night so far. The Slippery Rock 13-0 on Fairview.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
that was an 8 o'clock start, by the way.
Right.
They're still first half.
Yeah, it's the middle of the second quarter. But I mean, those Slippery Rock guys, that team is almost entirely intact from a year ago, and they took some lumps, but they had a good off season. I think certainly Coach Wenderoos would say that they had a good off season. So came out and are playing well against the highly touted Fairview team early in this first half.
As I continue to check on the Sharpsville player on the far side. It is one of the linemen, it appears. Stretching out the leg. Don't forget, after the game, as always, we will have the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. Brought to you by Reinhardt's. And, of course, the winner receives a customized T-shirt courtesy of The Laundryman in Hermitage. For more information, you can go to thelaundrymat.com. Also, we'll have the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Play of the Game. In fact, it was Sharpsville that's had the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Play of the Year each of the last 2 years.
How about that? That's incredible.
Well, a score right here would get Sharpsville back into this and have a hat to throw into that proverbial ring. But it's 4th and 4 at the 9. Double tight set, and they give us to Curry over the right side. Curry gets skinny in the hole, leans forward, had to get to the 5, and he looks awfully close. I don't think it's a particularly favorable spot, though.
No, it's not.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
The headlines would said move the chains, so Curry able to stretch out every bit of his 6-foot frame to get the first down on 4th and 4. He gets exactly 4 yards.
Yeah, huge play, right? I mean, they stalled both times that they got in close here on 4th and long. That time they were able to get a first down on a 4th and 4, keep the drive alive, get a fresh set of downs, and set up shop here on right about the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5, 12th play of the drive upcoming. The drive that's used up over 5 minutes. Double tight set, Atkins to the left, Concar to the right. Receivers to either side, Curry the single back. Give to Curry off the left side and a flag thrown. And somebody got a head start for Sharpsville. And again, another 5-yard penalty, but a very costly 5-yarder.
Yeah, it's just been so hard to pick up yards, other than Curry occasionally breaking one loose.
Penalty goes on Landon Hassel, the receiver on the near side. So it's 5 yards now back to the 10. First and goal at the 10 for Sharpsville with 2:20 to go, third quarter. 20-0, Girard the lead. But again, Sharpsville in the McCandless Ford red zone. And it's a bit of an oversimplification, Chris, but Girard has finished its drives. Sharpsville hasn't.
No, that's it. That's 100% it, right. And, again, it's been a situation where Girard's defense just really has stiffened up inside of the red zone.
McCullough in as a halfback, Curry the fullback, split backs behind Gerlach, and the give is to McCullough, who gets tangled up with Gerlach in the backfield. Their feet get tangled up. On the sweep play, it's a loss of 5, and it's now second and goal back at the 15.
Yeah, I mean, that was McCullough had no chance. His feet got so tangled up there with Gerlach. So
it's almost a leg whip.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a timeout taken by Sharp. So Blue Devils had first and goal at the 5. They've gone backwards. It's now second and goal outside the 15-yard line. Timeout Sharpsville with 1:57 to go, third quarter. Girard leading 20-0. Sharpsville threatening. Back after this quick timeout on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
The 21st Century Energy Group is the leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. For over 50 years, they have provided quality heating oils, propane, heat, gasoline, diesel, and lubricants to Western Pennsylvania and Eastern Ohio, with 7 locations including Newcastle, Grove City, Conneaut, Lake, and Erie. The 21st Century Energy Group is your locally owned neighborhood fuel provider. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs at 1-800-922-5454. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Second and goal now for Sharpsville back at the 16-yard line. Call it the 15, but ball outside the 15 either way. Blue Devils send 3 men to the right. Curry the single back behind Gerlach. Throws it into the right flat. It's caught by Curry. Curry looking to get upfield, breaks one tackle, then slips down, and it's going to officially be no gain on the play. Third and goal upcoming back at the 15.
Big play by Zach Severance. Just did not let Curry get away from his grasp Had Curry gotten out of that, he probably would have been able to pick up 5, 6, maybe even 10 more yards. But Severance grabbed him by the sleeve and just did not let go.
Third and goal at the 15. Down to a minute 20 to go in the third quarter for Sharpsville. This drive's now used 6.5 minutes, 14th play of the drive. Ball in the middle of the field. Atkins tight left, 3 men to the right. Curry is the fullback behind Gerlach. Gerlach, 5-step drop, looking, throwing it towards the back of the end zone, and it is caught. Touchdown, Sharpsville. Lincoln Bright able to come up with it in the back of the end zone, and Sharpsville finally cashes in.
Yeah, no doubt. Brady Gerlach, really nice pass. Bright, nice little kind of almost post up in the end zone, and huge, much-needed score for the Sharpsville Blue Devils, really kind of getting them back into this football game.
14 plays, 76 yards. It used 6:42. Lincoln Bright, his first career touchdown catch. Brady Gerlach, his first touchdown pass.
Going to be saying firsts a lot here, I think, with the Sharpsville team.
And now Finn Leary will come on to attempt his first extra point. Kicking at the goalpost to the left. The holder is Cadence Thomas, reserve wide receiver. Kicking at the goalpost to the left. The H-style goalposts here at Girard. Kind of what you see at LSU at Tiger Stadium. The kick is up, and it is good. So Finn Leary is 1 for 1, and Sharpsville has cut the lead to 20-7 with a minute 1 to go in the third quarter. Sharpsville Blue Devils crawling their way back into this one, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt. Great, just a great workman-like drive. The key play, of course, being that 4th and 4 first down pickup by Gino Curry to keep it alive. And then Sharpsville able to cash in on the pass from Gerlach to Bright, and back in this game now, down 20-7 with a minute 1 to go in the third quarter. But they've certainly shown the ability to keep the offense on the field and now score. Just got to make some stops now. That's been the key.
Sharpsville has had the ball for 22 minutes, 19 seconds tonight, and for Girard, it's 12:40. So obviously Sharpsville's done everything it wanted to do offensively, other than scoring on those first half drives. Exactly. Blue Devils do get one here.
Exactly. I mean, if the game plan is, lots of Gino Curry, lots of first downs, keep Girard's offense off the field, they've really been able to do that. But they just haven't been able to finish drives once they've gotten inside the red zone. It's been tough.
Arnold and Dovichaw deep for Girard. Finn Leary to kick off. Do you think Sharpsville tries something here?
Yeah, it's just kind of.
Of course, you don't know how much experience Leary may have with the onside kicks and so forth, being a first-year guy, but we'll see. And the kick is angled, a side spinner. It's going to bounce and roll. Picked up back at the 10-yard line by Dovichaw. He's out to the 15, breaks a couple of tackles, giving ground, and now out the back door upfield to the 30, to the 35-yard line, and brought down shy of the 40, but he did a very nice job of turning nothing into something really good for Girard. Looked like it was going to be a long field. Instead, it's a long return.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah, it looked like Sharpsville's maybe be able to hustle down there and fall on a loose ball, but he was able to kind of spin himself around, Dovichaw was, and get it, and then broke a couple of tackles, found the edge, and scurried down the sideline for a big gainer. And it's third ball at their own 37 for Girard, but still, that could have been so much worse.
The run back 27 yards, and Girard puts it in play. 1st and 10 at the 38, moving left to right. 51 seconds to go, third quarter. Zona wide right as a flanker. Backs are in the eye behind quarterback Ryan St. Julian. And the handoff comes near side. Aiden Arnold on a stretch play. He is hit and stacked up, ran into McNutt and Conkar. Arnold will get 2 to the 40. At that time, Conkar up and run support, and McNutt holding the edge as the defensive end. There's a flag in the middle of the field as well, a late flag that came out.
Yeah.
And the penalty looks like it's going to be holding on Girard.
Okay. He's trying to find his mic. He just said, wait a minute, I got a mic. Okay, that helps.
Penalties on the left tackle, Dylan Rogers. So that'll make it 1st and 20 back at the 1st and 20 back at the 28-yard line. Good to have the referee mic'd up here. They got the audio adjusted. It sounds good. So good job by the tech guy making that minor adjustment. It's 1st and 20 now. It's the 3rd flag on Girard for 30 yards. Heading offside, so defensive interference, and now the holding penalty. So it's the first offensive penalty. 1st and 20 to give on a counter, and Arnold pops through the hole upfield to the 35 to the 40, gets back the penalty yardage and a few more. Brought down out at the 44, 45-yard line. Ham McCullough in on the tackle. Looked like with Skylar Gilmore out there for Sharpsville, but Arnold, a nice gain on the final play of quarter number 3. They'll give him 17 out to the 45.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon before any white jerseys were able to get to him.
173 yards tonight now for Aiden Arnold. We've played 3 quarters tonight at Battles Memorial Field. 20-7, Girard leads Sharpsville. The 4th quarter comes up next on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Live.
Need top-notch cardiology care? Shenango Valley Cardiology Consultants, part of Meadville Medical Center, is here for you. Serving Mercer County and Ohio, our expert providers offer dedicated heart health services at 2999 Innovation Way in Hermitage, Pennsylvania, and 880 West Liberty Street in Hubbard, Ohio. For appointments, call 724-983-1800 for Hermitage or 330-269-1916 for Hubbard. More info at nmchs.org. Choose Shenango Valley Cardiology Consultants.
Looking for a reliable laundry service? The Laundryman is your go-to solution for convenient and efficient laundry services. With doorstep pickup and delivery, the Laundryman ensures your clothes are washed, dried, and neatly folded with the highest care. The Laundryman has you covered. Visit thelaundryman.co today to experience premium laundry services tailored to your needs. Then just put them away.
From the Legacy Financial Strategy Studios at LegacyFinancialService.com, this is News Talk 790 WPIC. Sharon, Hermitage, a Cumulus media station.
The 4th quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Start of the 4th quarter, and on 2nd and 3, Kalicki crashes up the middle for a couple, brought down by Gilmore. It's going to be 3rd and 1 at the 47 for Girard. Now moving right to left, leading Sharpsville 20-7. St. Julian in the shotgun for, I believe, just the 3rd or 4th time tonight. They've been in the eye most of the night.
Yeah.
And it's going to result in a penalty as McNutt jumped into the neutral zone. St. Julian went to the hard count and got the sophomore to bite. It'll be 5 yards and a first down for Girard. The 14th first down of the night for the Yellow Jackets.
It almost looked like he lined up even before he moved, right?
He was certainly close, and then when he stepped, he was clearly into the neutral zone. So the ball now at the Sharpsville 49. 1st and 10 for Girard. 2 receivers to either side. St. Julian will give it up the middle, and Arnold is wrestled to the natural grass turf here. Aiden Arnold will get a couple, bringing up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I mean, again, you think about how Sharpsville has, tried to keep the clock moving, certainly. But you're almost now to the point when you're Girard, hey, let's chew up as much clock as we can now with our 2 big backs.
Zona wide right. Kalicki's now an up back as St. Julian is in the shotgun and throws a backwards pass to Arnold. Arnold looking to get upfield. There's a flag on the near side. Arnold will be brought down for a pickup of about half of a yard. Conkar and Gilmore with a flag thrown by the line judge on the near side, who has been active tonight. And I'm wondering what that could be.
Yeah,
the pass went backwards, so it is technically a run for Arnold. So you would not have ineligible downfield.
Yeah, you had McCullough and Rogers, just kind of tangled up a little bit at right where the flag is, but
maybe somebody get a hand up into the face mask or something.
Yeah.
And
okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, I mean they were like patting each other, on the backside as they were jogging towards the play afterwards. So there was certainly nothing.
So now it'll be 3rd and 7 at the 45-yard line for Girard. Girard 2 for 2 on 3rd down tonight. You're listening to News Talk 790 WPIC. Sharon Hermitage, a Cumulus Media station. High school football tonight, week number 1. Sharpsville at Girard. Girard leading 20-7. 10:24 to go, 4th quarter. 3rd and 7 for Girard. St. Julian out of the shotgun will give the handoff to Kalicki. They didn't have a clean exchange at all. Kalicki's going to be brought down for a loss on the play. Journey Cornelius in there, among others, Michael McLaren again. It's 4th down and now decision time for Girard.
Yeah. Yeah, that was actually Arnold there, Briggsy, just because
I apologize.
Yeah, no, just because of I know you have the accurate stats.
Just accuracy overall.
Yes.
But either way, it's a loss on the play, and Severance is going to come on and punt for the first time tonight.
Yeah.
He averaged 35 yards a kick last year. Girard would love to have a 35-yarder here.
Yeah.
Single man deep for Sharpsville. It's Landon Hassel. Girard may let the play clock wind down here. Get 5 more yards. Or nope, snap back to Severance. Kick away. Short knuckleball hits the 25, and it'll check up and roll back up the field and be down at about the 24-yard line. So a 22-yard punt. Sharpsville gets it back. 9:20 to go. That's a lot of time, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt. Obviously, a steady diet of Gino Curry here, I'm sure, is on the menu. But to maybe mix it up a little bit too, we've seen Gerlach have some success throwing the ball down the field. So, yeah, Sharpsville just needs to get, if they need to get into the end zone, sometime around that at least 6-minute mark.
First and 10 from the 24-yard line. Each team with 2 timeouts left. That's something that could play into things.
Yeah.
Lincoln Bright comes wide to the right. He caught the touchdown pass for Sharpsville. Atkins tight right, split backs behind Gerlach. And the handoff is to Curry over the right side, and he is going to be dropped for a short loss on the play. Kalicki finished him off. Severance was in there. Now Severance goes down. He is in some significant discomfort.
Yeah, I bet it was. He grabbed him with his hand, and then his shoulder got wrenched when Kalicki came up to make the tackle.
So the timeout on the field with 9:09 to go. It's going to be 2nd and 11 upcoming for Sharpsville. Chris, any updates for us? Of course, later tonight, as Chris checks the ticker, we'll have the Warner's Homes and Improvement 5th quarter scoreboard show with Aaron Byro, Darren Steele, and Art Shannon will be joining coming up. That's going to be on both stations tonight until 11 o'clock this evening. And you can also check it watch it live here on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Yeah, Reynolds continues to have a good night there. They continue to be up there, up 38 to 19 on Eisenhower. So a good one, really good one there. And the game on Sports Radio 96.7. Again, a great one. Trying to find the update on that. 14-7 at halftime. Wilmington was up on Greenville. I'm sure that game is into the 3rd quarter by now.
2nd and 11 for Sharpsville. And the handoff will come on a counter. And not much room. Vogan back out there. Vogan on the counter trap. Will get the ball across the 25 to the 26. Give him 3. It'll be 3rd and 8 for Sharpsville. Blue Devils 3 of 7 on 3rd down tonight. They will have 3rd and 8 at the 26-yard line. Our video coverage tonight provided by American Legion Post 299 in Sharon. Third and 8 at the 26. Gerlach rolling left on the waggle. Gerlach's going to tuck it under and run, and he'll be brought down at the 30-yard line. Brought down by the defensive tackle, Jackson Gromley. So Gerlach picks up 4. 4th and 4, and Sharpsville likely to go for it, Chris.
Yeah, no question. Yeah, you almost wonder, don't you, with Brady Gerlach? I mean, he hasn't looked to run much, tonight, and you almost get the feeling like that might have to be something that he adds to his toolbox here as teams key more and more on Gino Curry and Will Vogan.
4th and 4 at the 30. Blue Devils break the huddle, and now timeout Sharpsville. Sharpsville takes its second timeout of the half with 7:42 to go. Blue Devils trail 20-7. We'll come back with a 4th down play after this on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
From the Legacy Financial Strategy Studios at LegacyFinancialService.com, this is News Talk 790 WPIC. Sharon Hermitage, a Cumulus media station.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, The fourth quarter.
My car does more than take me from here to there, and I expect my insurance to do more too. That's why I chose my agent and Erie Insurance. They offer first accident forgiveness and the service I deserve at a price I can afford.
Your Erie agent in Hermitage is Reinhardt's Insurance. Get a quote at 724-342-2291.
Erie Insurance services are provided by one or more of the following insurers: Erie Insurance Company, Erie Insurance Property and Casualty Company, or Flagship City Insurance Company, home offices Erie, Pennsylvania, or Erie Insurance Company of New York, home offices Rochester, New York, an equal opportunity insurer.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
4th and 4. Sharpsville lines up to go for it before the snap. Girard into the neutral zone, and it will be 1st down Sharpsville. You know that head coach Mark Brooks will not be happy about that.
No.
Gifting the Blue Devils a 1st down, and perhaps keeping Sharpsville alive in
no
this game.
question, right? Yeah, I'm sure, when they talk about this game, no matter which way it goes, the idea of sort of having the instinct to put a team away when you have a chance to will probably be mentioned on that play.
All part of the old learning how to win.
Learning how to win, you got it.
So it's 1st and 10 now for Sharpsville out at the 35-yard line. Split backs behind Gerlach. Tight end and wing to the right. Gerlach 3-step drop, throws the quick out far side, and a leaping grab attempted by Bright. He had it for a moment before it was dislodged out there by Dovichow, giving up about 7 inches to the 6'3 Bright, but a good play by the junior cornerback.
Yeah, right on time they call that, right? Right as the ball is arriving and the hands get on it, you make the hit and knock it loose.
Gerlach now 4 of 9 for 37 yards tonight. Bright with 2 of those catches for 21 yards. Clock stopped with 7:35 to go in the 4th. 20-7, Girard with the lead. The give is to Curry up the middle. Curry across the 40 to the 41. I don't know if everybody on the Sharpsville side was set. Blue Devils might have gotten away with one.
Yeah.
Curry will pick up about 5.5, and the Blue Devils will have another 3rd down, and again, likely another 2-down situation.
Yeah.
This will be 3rd and a long 4 from just past the 40-yard line.
Just going to say somewhere between 4 and 5, 3rd down, big play here.
Split backs again behind Gerlach. The give to Curry over the left side. Curry is hit by Kalicki. Curry drags him forward for a couple of yards, but Kalicki able to bring him down before the lead marker. It'll be 4th down, and Sharpsville will go for it again. This will be 4th and a yard, as Curry will now
that's not what you want
hobble
on 4th
over the
and
far
1,
side.
Right? Yeah. Get back out there.
And he's going to come back in.
You hobbled with a calf. It's still the best we got.
The 4th and a yard. Curry's the single back. Everybody's in tight, double wing. And the handoff is to Curry on a wedge play up the gut. And Curry, one good leg and all, dragging men across the 50 down to the Girard 48. River Rogers finally able to bring him down But Gino Curry. Coach Piccarelli, in my preseason interview with him for NWPAsports.com, said Gino's a moose.
Yeah,
that's appropriate.
That's appropriate. Yeah, yeah. That was a entertaining exchange. He had a cramp, started off, and the coaches all waved him back onto the field. He limps to the huddle and then just plows the entire pile forward for a first down.
First and 10 at the Girard 48. Gerlach back to pass. 7-step drop hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Intended for Landon Hassel. Aiden Arnold in on the coverage. It'll be second down and 10 with 5:48 to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Hassel almost made a great catch there. Came back for it, reached up with the opposite hand, and got a paw, and it looked like maybe he was going to come down with it, but no avail.
Second and 10 at the 48. Update Major League Baseball. Pittsburgh Pirates leading Colorado 9-0. Bubba Chandler making his debut. 3 scoreless innings of relief.
Yeah.
He look at a chance he could go out and get a 4-inning save.
That would be awesome.
Braxton Ashcraft, 5 scoreless innings tonight. Second and 10 for Sharpsville. Bright wide left. Double wing set. Concar to the left. Gerlach back to pass. Deep drop. Throws it underneath. That's a screen. Caught by Vogan. Pinballing around. Vogan able to pick up a few out on a play. It looked like he was going to lose 5 yards.
Yeah, it wasn't a very well-conceived screen as he caught the ball in traffic. You're supposed to, the traffic is supposed to go to the quarterback, and then you throw it up over top. But there was no time for that to develop. But still, nice little scamper there to set up a third and very manageable here.
Third and 6 at the 44. Down to 5:08 to go in the fourth. Everybody in tight, double wing. And the handoff goes up the middle on the wedge play again. Everybody bowling forward. That's Michael McLaren, his first carry of the night. He certainly is a change of pace at the fullback spot from Curry.
Yeah.
And he's going to get close to 5. Yeah. Cross the 40 to the 39 will be fourth and about a full yard for Sharpsville. Curry will check back in for this 4th and 1 play with 4:35 left in regulation.
Yeah, that was a nice play. Nice blocking up front, and big play here, obviously, for the Blue Devils.
Go back to the double wing set. Vogan wing left, Concar to the right. Curry the fullback, and timeout Girard. Girard takes its second timeout of the half with 4:23 to go in this one. Sharpsville looking to stay in this one. Blue Devils have 4th and 1 at the 39. We'll be back after this quick timeout on News Talk 790 WPIC.
You're independent, so are we. We're a locally owned independent bank. Because of that, we make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town loan committee to get together. We offer fast, quick answers on your loan requests.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Sharpsville returning to the field after Girard timeout. 4th and 1 at the 39. 20-7 Girard lead. Sharpsville needs this to pretty much stay in it. 11th play of the drive upcoming. Gerlach turns, gives to Curry. Trying to get around the right side. He does. Curry outside the numbers, the 30. Gino Curry near sideline, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds by Kalicki. And they're going to say he stepped out back at the 27, but Curry gets the first down and stops the clock by getting out of bounds.
Yeah, big play right there. Curry getting down the sideline. Yeah, he stepped out of bounds, which is going to knock off a few of the last yardage, but the key is he got the first down.
Sharpsville recording its 14th first down of the night. Each team 14 first downs. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. Curry tonight now 158 yards on 28 carries.
Yeah.
He's the single back. Vogan wide left, Bright to the right. Concar and Atkins the tight ends. And the give, Gerlach faked it on the midline option, and he's going to get to the 25, but no further. Flag thrown by the referee behind the play. going to be a hold against Sharpsville.
Yeah.
That's going to set the Devils back. And it'll be on Jordan White, the holding penalty. So 10 yards from either the line of scrimmage or from his downfield. I think it's going to be from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So it'll be first and long now with 4:10 to go.
Yeah, it was on the dive play. It wasn't on Gerlach trying to get out on the edge like we sometimes see that.
So officially a gain of 1 on the penalty. And then the 10-yard mark-off will make it first and 19. Clock stopped with 4:10 to go in regulation. 20-7, the Girard lead. Blue Devils break the huddle. Now the clock rolling. 2 receivers left. And now Concar's going to join them out there. No, actually, Concar's going to run out. Sharpsville with 12 men in the huddle. Gerlach deep drop back to pass. Looking downfield, and it is going to be incomplete. Should have been intercepted. We have flags on both ends. As that Dovichow went right through his hands.
Yeah.
It looked like when you're a kid and you make your arms into a basketball hoop and you toss the tile or whatever there. Right. There's a flag downfield in that general area.
Yeah.
There's a flag 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage also.
Yeah, there was a little bit of pleading on the part of Sharpsville for something back at that official that threw that flag that now sits on the 49.
We'll see what the penalty. Obviously, that's multiple penalties. It's not the same. Not 2 flags for 1 infraction.
Yeah, the one on the one there was, again, obviously you can't ever hear what's being said up from this far away, but.
You wonder if Girard, somebody was a little bit too vociferous in arguing that the Sharps had 12 men in the huddle.
Yeah, no, that could be it too. Right. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe it was.
Well, we're going to find out.
Yeah.
Personal foul after the play. We're going to wave that one off. We have defensive pass interference.
Oh, okay.
It's red.
Yeah, so that was it. The personal foul was for Girard's sideline arguing the 12 men on the field.
Well, that'd be an unsportsmanlike penalty, though.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there, whatever it was, boy, and
yeah, Coach Brooks is hot.
Yes. So the pass incomplete after all that, but the interference moves the penalty or moves the ball to the Girard 21, and it is enough for the first down.
Briggs,
it's not. It's go ahead, Chris.
I was just going to say, to the letter of the law, should that have been 12 men on the field, or did he get off?
Well, but you can't have 12 in the huddle.
Ah, okay. So there it is.
Okay, it is not enough for the first down. It's 1st and 4. So they had 19 yards and they get 15 on the penalty. So 1st and 4 at the 21.
Okay.
And the give is to Michael McLaren over the left side. McLaren trying to get upfield, and he's hauled down from behind by Kalicki. And another flag on the play thrown by the referee behind the play, and often that's a hold.
Yeah.
On the play, there's a hold. 52 White.
Okay.
So they get Roman Massey for the holding penalty, and now we will have 1st and 14 back to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, that's always that one. You try to get that guy out on the edge. Somebody kind of can't get out there to the block, so they reach out and grab. Almost impossible to not do that, you know.
And if you're Girard, you know, all this is just helping burn up clock.
Right,
kind of the rope-a-dope.
100%. Yep.
So penalty, they only stepped it off back to the 30. So it'll be 1st and 13 now at the 30-yard line. And the handoff will go to McCullough on a sweep over the left side. Whoops. Sorry we missed that on our camera there. We have to pull double duty tonight, Chris.
Yeah, no, you're doing great.
People watching might not agree.
Well, yeah.
But it's a pickup of a yard for McCullough to the 29, now 2nd and 12. The clock down to 3:15 to go in this one. 20-7, Girard to lead. Don't forget after the game, scoring, stats, lock, stock, and barrel play of the game, Reinhardt's Insurance player of the game. And then we'll go back to Aaron, Darren, and Art in the studio for the Warner's Homes and Improvements 5th quarter scoreboard show until 11 o'clock tonight. 3 receivers deploy to the right. Hassel, Vogan, and Bright. Adkins tight left. Curry the single back. Deep drop by Gerlach. Throwing it downfield, looking for Bright, and he makes the catch inside the 5. Lincoln Bright using that long frame. It's goal to go. And there's a flag on the near side, however, Chris. The 27-yard line. So that, did somebody, that's an odd spot for a flag.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to try and speculate. Sideline warning, maybe? We'll see. I just speculated.
Yeah.
We have 5 players in the backfield.
Oh.
Illegal formation.
Ouch.
So apparently the end man wasn't on the line of scrimmage.
Wow.
So that will wipe out that gainer. Would have been 1st and goal, instead illegal formation. A crippling penalty for Sharpsville.
You think about it, even if Sharpsville, they score here, cut it to 1, onside kick opportunity, all those things too that this young team could learn from, even if they don't end up pulling off the win. You hate to see a mistake like that take those opportunities away from them.
So now 2nd and 17 back at the 34. Sharpsville tonight now 10 penalties, 60 yards. 3 receivers right, single man to the left, Curry the single back. Gerlach deep drop. 5-man rush, throwing the ball downfield and batted away by Aiden Arnold. Using the inside hand like a good basketball player, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt.
Pass intended for McLaren, and it'll be 3rd down. It was intended for Vogan.
Vogan got him on his hip a little bit, but just great closing speed that time by Aiden Arnold to get out there and, like you said, use the outside hand like a basketball player denying it on the wing.
3rd and 17 now at the 34. Sharpsville 3 of 10 tonight on 3rd down. Blue Devils have executed 55 plays. Girard 34 plays.
Wow.
Wild one down in Grove City. We'll get you an update on that in a moment.
Yeah.
3rd and 17 at the 34. 3 receivers left. Gerlach back to pass. Gerlach hit as he throws downfield and incomplete. Intended for Bright. River Rogers, who's 6'4", goes inch for inch with Bright there on the coverage. And now 4th down in the ball game upcoming for Sharpsville. Northeast was up 23-14. Grove City made it 23-21, but then Carter Crozier ran the kickoff back for Northeast. However, the extra point no good. 8-point game, 11:21 to go in the 4th.
Yeah, that has been a great football game. And, again, the young Grove City team trying to bounce back from our tough second half of the year last year. Love to see them get that win.
4th and 17 upcoming for Sharpsville. Of course, we'll have all the scores later tonight on the 5th quarter scoreboard show, brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvement. 3 receivers left. Gerlach under center. Back to pass against a 5-man rush. Flushed out to his left. Looking, pumps, and now he's going to take off and run. He has running room to the 20, to the 15, and he'll get the 1st down.
Yeah, great job by Gerlach, almost using like the basketball ball fake.
There's a flag on the field all the way on the other side back here at the 31-yard line. And makes you wonder, were they not lined up right again?
Yeah.
We'll say that the line judge will have to put his flag in the laundry tonight. It's been on the grass more. It's been in his pocket tonight.
Yeah, particularly on this drive, it seems.
We'll see what the penalty is.
Illegal procedure. Right end.
They're saying the tight end wasn't on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So that scramble for the 1st down wiped out. So 2 huge plays wiped out by illegal formation calls against Sharpsville. And now it's 4th and 22 back at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, those are, young team mistakes. And what you're frustrated for Sharpsville about, what I'm frustrated for Sharpsville about is just, again, them actually pulling out and winning this game, pulling it out would have been very, very long shot. But you'd love to see this young team be put in the situations to learn from that both of those plays would have given them.
4th and 22, although they didn't mark off sufficient yardage on the penalty. Back to pass, Gerlach looking, throwing the ball down the middle of the field, looking for a Hassel, makes a one-handed grab. He'll take it in, touchdown. Landon Hassel says, hold the phone, the Blue Devils aren't done. 39 yards on 4th and 22.
No doubt. How about that? Gerlach showing some clutch gene too. What a great pass that was. And yeah, so Sharpsville going to be either 6 or 7 points down with 1:55 to play. At one point, who'd have thunk it, right? 20-0 Girard at one point early in that third quarter after that scoring drive.
20-13 with Finn Leary's PAT forthcoming. Cadence Thomas will hold, kicking at the goalpost to the right. Snap a little bit low. Thomas gets it down. The kick is up, and it is good. 20-14 with 1:55 to go in regulation. Sharpsville has one timeout left. We'll come back with, we presume, the onside kick. Sharpsville making things interesting on Newstalk 790 WPIC.
When the finest cuts of meat combine with just the right amount of fire and seasonings, you don't need anything else except a fork and a plate. Get ready for the most amazing dining experience ever.
When you're out with your friends or looking for a place to stop before or after the games, Vay's Pub and Grill is the place for you. Open Tuesday through Saturday with happy hour daily from 4:30 to 6:30. Vay's Pub and Grill, East State Street in Hermitage.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Sharpsville within 6. Presume the onside kick upcoming. It'll be Finn Leary. Of course, this is his varsity debut. You see a lot of those eligible numbers up there for Girard. St. Julian, the quarterback, is out there. River Rogers. We don't see any lineman numbers out there now.
No.
Was the onside kick? Of course, has to go 10 yards. Well, Girard has a guy off sides. And now Girard, they're going to get the timeout first. But one of the Girard players, Zayden Markham, was 1.5 yards on the other side of the 50. And
yeah. I mean, you know, who knows how much you've gotten to practice this, right? I mean, I'm sure they practiced it some. You check off all the boxes, but you put, quote unquote, the hands team up there. How much work did the hands team get on an onside kick here on August 22nd, right? So, yeah.
That's Girard's last timeout.
That's
may not factor into things.
Yeah, but
Sharpsville with one, but
it's noteworthy.
It's something to keep in mind. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Girard only has 10 guys out there.
Wow.
And now Caleb De Niro will come out and join the front line of 5. Finn Leary has it teed up in the middle of the field. Here comes the onside kick. Ready for play given. And it's a bouncer. It's loose. Ooh. Scramble for it. And it looks like River Rogers may have fallen on it for Girard. The first man, which was Braden Mussett, couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
But River Rogers able to get his hands on it. Yeah. And it will be Girard taking over just shy of midfield with 1:51 to go.
That was way more of an adventure than Coach Brooks was happy with. He's been super positive and almost like a cheerleader all night. Not so on that. Not so on these exchanges on the onside kick.
So Girard recovers at 1:51 to go. Sharpsville has one timeout left. So Girard just can't kneel on it per se, but
no.
If some plays take long enough, they could run out the clock without a first down. St. Julian under center. Turn, give to Arnold over the left side. Arnold down to the 47 of Sharpsville. And the Blue Devils will take their final timeout of regulation. We'll take it with them as well. 1:44 to go. Girard trying to close it out. 20-14, Girard leads on Newstalk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7.
Introducing healthcare for all ages at the Sharon Community Health Center. From newborns to older adults, Dr. Barry Siegel, ABFM certified family practice physician, is now accepting new patients of all ages. Compassionate, high-quality care awaits, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Plus, Sharon Community Health Center offers behavioral health and pain management services. Call 724-347-5229 or visit SharonCHC.org to schedule your appointment today with Dr. Barry Siegel. Sharon Community Health Center, 92 West Connolly Boulevard, Sharon, Pennsylvania.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Second down upcoming for Girard. Second and a long 6 at the Blue Devil 47-yard line. Both teams out of timeouts, 1:44 to go in regulation. 6-point game. Backs are in the eye. St. Julian under center, bobbled the snap, gives it to Kalicki, who's charging 40. He's going to get the first down.
Wow, yeah.
Mason Kalicki able to salt away this one. And the red and yellow partisans on the near side, I think they all had their various organs in their throat on that for a moment, but Kalicki has been all night coming up big again for Girard.
Yeah.
Takes it down to the 38-yard line, a gain of 9. And now Girard can take a couple of knees and chalk up win number 1.
Yeah, Kalicki, the senior, saying, "No, this isn't all this craziness here at the end. I'm not going to let it happen. We're gonna bring this one home."
St. Julian under center. He will take a knee with 1:13 to go. One more of those, and this one will be in the books. A lot to like for both teams tonight.
Yeah, no doubt.
A lot to work on.
Lots to work on, right?
But for Sharpsville, this young team coming up here, getting down 20-0 after some misfires and battling for 48 minutes.
Yep.
Blue Devils learned a lot tonight. They learned a lot about themselves tonight.
No question about it, right? Yeah, there's a lot to build on from this game for Sharpsville. And Girard, we know they're good, but there's some things certainly to work on about kind of closing out games, right?
But it's also a situation that Girard has not been in
good point
very often.
Great point, yes.
St. Julian takes a knee. Time will wind down, and Girard is going to hold off Sharpsville for a 20-14 victory tonight here at Battles Memorial Field. It was a battle, Chris.
It really was. Great battle. Sharpsville team showing a lot of toughness and grit and guts to get back into this one. But this Girard team, like we talked about in the pregame, the experience and just all of that, a bit too much for the Blue Devils.
Girard wins it 20-14. We'll be back with a post game on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
How well do you know your insurance company?
Well, I know I pay each month, and I'm covered.
Okay, are you sure you have the best rates? Do you have the right coverage for your needs? Are you paying for things you don't need?
Well, I haven't actually talked to my agent. I just assumed...
Talk to a real person. Talk to someone local and see the difference.
Mailer Insurance is local. Mailer Insurance lives where you do, and we'll give you the coverage you need and nothing you don't at a fair price. And they are always here to talk. Mailer Insurance in Sharpsville or at mailerinsurance.com, a Reinhardt's Agency Incorporated affiliate.
I've worked hard to make my house a home, and I expect my insurance to work hard too. That's why I'm with Erie Insurance and my local agent. They offer the service I deserve, the coverage I need, all at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent in Hermitage is Reinhardt's Insurance. Get a quote at 724-342-2291 or visit reinhardts.com. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Looking for a place where you or a loved one can thrive with a community that cares? Discover the Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, where independent living meets peace of mind. Our private apartments offer the freedom to live on your terms with personal care and daily assistance available if needed. Short-term stays are also available. For more information or to schedule your in-person tour, visit rwsv.org or call 724-347-0998. The Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, where comfort, care, and community come together. Equal housing opportunity.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Mancino's Driving School is your go-to destination for top-notch driving education. Whether you're a teen or an adult, Mancino's experienced instructors ensure you're equipped with essential skills and safety tips. Offering flexible schedules and personalized lessons, Mancino's Driving School make learning to drive convenient and effective. Visit our website at mancinosdrivingschool.com to enroll today and begin your journey toward becoming a safe, independent driver.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
Back here tonight at Battles Memorial Field in Girard. Girard holds off Sharpsville. Final score of 20-14. Ryan Briggs and Chris Burtch with you tonight here in Girard. Girard led 6-0 after one, 12-0 at the half. Girard opened up a 20-0 lead in the third quarter. Sharpsville battled back, but the Blue Devils come up a little bit short in this 2025 season opener. Chris and I will be back with more postgame. We'll have the scoring recap, stats, and our postgame awards after this on 790 WPIC.
Imagine a bathroom that's not just a room, but a sanctuary. At Warner's Homes and Improvements, they believe in taking the time to get it right. That's why they are proud to introduce their bathroom installation service, where done in a day is a thing of the past. Experience the difference of a bathroom designed for you, not the clock. Visit Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or at warnerconstruction.com. Warner's Homes and Improvements, where your bathroom is our masterpiece. Don't rush perfection.
When the finest cuts of meat combine with just the right amount of fire and seasonings, you don't need anything else except a fork and a plate. Get ready for the most amazing dining experience ever.
When you're out with your friends or looking for a place to stop before or after the games, Vay's Pub and Grill is the place for you. Open Tuesday through Saturday with happy hour daily from 4:30 to 6:30. Vay's Pub and Grill, East State Street in Hermitage.
Gosh, honey, what's got you all chef-tastic?
You know, it's our kitchen remodel. It's got me all inspired.
Oh, are you inspired enough to make dessert?
As a matter of fact.
Is it chocolate? Oh, it's chocolate. I love you.
Get inspiration all your own with a brand new kitchen from Warner's Homes and Improvements. We create new kitchens that dreams are made of. We buy direct from the manufacturers using top quality materials with no shortcuts. The latest in style and functionality for a fair price. Call Warner's today and get inspired. Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or online at warnersconstruction.com.
I've worked hard to make my house a home, and I expect my insurance to work hard too. That's why I'm with Erie Insurance and my local agent. They offer the service I deserve, the coverage I need, all at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent in Hermitage is Reinhardt's Insurance. Get a quote at 724-342-2291 or visit reinhardts.com. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
We will have the Player of the Game coming up in our postgame. Oh, we have a little echo there, too. Hit the wrong button. An opening night for us, too. Final score tonight in this one, it is 20-14. Girard holding off Sharpsville. Blue Devils made it interesting late, but unable to come up with the victory tonight. The recap in this one, the scoring recap. Girard took a 6-0 lead with 6:29 to go in the first quarter. Ryan St. Julian scored on a 2-yard sneak, capping a 6-play, 44-yard drive that used 2:13. As the extra point was no good, it was 6-0. Girard took over in Sharpsville territory. Sharpsville mishandled the opening kick of the night and then ended up having to punt from its own end zone. And as it turned out, Girard had a short field and took advantage of it. 6-0, and then Sharpsville drove to the Girard 9 but could not score. Then Girard went 91 yards in 7 plays. River Rogers, 45-yard touchdown catch from St. Julian, made it 12-0. There was a bad snap on the PAT. 12-0 at halftime. Girard had received the kickoff to start the third quarter and went 72 yards in 8 plays. Mason Kalicki scoring on a 1-yard run with 7:54 to go in the third quarter, made it 18-0. Zach Severance caught the 2-point conversion, and it was 20-0 Girard. However, Sharpsville gets on the board With 1:01 to go in the third quarter, Lincoln Bright, a 15-yard touchdown catch from Brady Gerlach, 14 plays, 76 yards on the drive, used 6:53. Finn Leary's extra point made it 20-7. And then Sharpsville on 4th and 22, Landon Hassel, a one-handed catch, 39 yards for the touchdown from Gerlach. Leary's extra point made it 20-14. 17 plays, 76 yards on the drive. It used 7:25. Sharpsville attempted an onside kick. Girard muffed it momentarily, but River Rogers was able to fall on it. And then Mason Kalicki was able to get a first down to sew up the victory for Girard. Looking at some team numbers, the team stat sheet's pretty comparable. Girard tonight, 15 first downs. Sharpsville with 15 first downs. Girard, 230 rushing yards, 45 passing yards for 275 yards on 38 plays. Sharpsville, 183 rushing yards, 80 passing yards. The Blue Devils finish with 263 yards on 57 plays. Individually, for Sharpsville, Brady Gerlach in his first start, 6 of 14, 80 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He was intercepted once. Landon Hassel, 2 catches, 55 yards and a score. Lincoln Bright, 2 catches for 21 and a score. Will Vogan, a 4-yard catch. Gino Curry, 1 catch for no yards. Curry, 28 carries, 158 yards to lead the way. Vogan, 4 carries, 13 yards. Michael McLaren ran it twice for 6 yards. And in addition, it was Tremar Ham McCullough, 5 carries, 5 yards. Gerlach ran 4 times for 1 yard. On the Girard side, Ryan St. Julian, 1 of 1 passing for 45 yards. It was a 45-yard touchdown to River Rogers. Aiden Arnold, 19 carries, 179 yards. Mason Kalicki ran a dozen times for 54 yards and a score. St. Julian, 4 carries, -3 yards, but he did have the touchdown. For Sharpsville, a forced fumble tonight by Tom McNutt. Roman Massey with the fumble recovery and a 12-yard return late in the first half. Nathan Dovichow with an interception for Girard right after that, an exchange of turnovers there. A few other numbers of note. Sharpsville, big edge in time of possession, 29-44 to 18-16. Blue Devils, 11 flags, 65 yards. Girard, 5 penalties for 50 yards. And believe, do we have our Chris Burtch? He is making his way over towards Sharpsville head coach Paul Piccirilli. And in just a moment, we are going to hear from Coach Piccirilli along with Chris Burtch. Certainly disappointment for Coach Pick, but also a lot to build on with this young team. Looks like Chris and Coach Pick are ready. Go ahead, Chris.
Go. Yeah, we're back down on the field here, Briggsy, and I'm joined by Sharpsville head coach Paul Piccirilli, and great post-game stuff from you and your staff there. You guys battled.
Well, we didn't know what we had coming in, but now there's promise here. Our line did actually a great job running the ball. They knew we were running the ball, and our quarterback shows some spunk tonight. So a lot of pluses out of a loss is pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, Gino Curry, you said it in the pregame. He just kind of put you guys on his back, and you guys won the time of possession battle, and that bodes well when you kind of look down the road.
Unfortunately, we couldn't stop them the first half. We made some changes second half, slowed them down a little, which gave us a chance. That's all I can expect. But Gino, without a doubt, he's a horse. Now we got to get the halfback game going a little more, take pressure off of him, and then everything will be a lot better.
Yeah, all in all, a kind of an encouraging start for your squad.
Without a doubt. And I hate losing like anything you can imagine, but being this young and showing that much courage and stamina at the end of the game is a plus.
Right. Good stuff, Coach. Good luck down the road. See you soon. All right, Coach, you got it. Yep. All right, back to you, Briggsy.
All right, thank you very much, Chris Burtch and Sharpsville head coach Paul Piccirilli. Appreciate the comments here. Tough loss, a lot to work on. Blue Devils were down 20-0 in the third quarter. Battled back 20-14. They gave themselves a chance. Girard able to sew it up late. We'll take our final here of our Reinhardt's play of the game as
policy? Okay, question about phone policy.
home policy.
Okay, gnome policy.
HOME, home.
Technology is great, but sometimes it's better to talk with a real person. With Erie Insurance, you have a caring, independent agent who's with you from beginning to end. Your local Erie agent is Mailer Insurance. Get a quote today at MailerInsurance.com. Mailer Insurance, a Reinhardt's agency affiliate. Go to ErieInsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Gosh, honey, what's got you all chef-tastic?
You know, it's our kitchen remodel. It's got me all inspired.
Oh, are you inspired enough to make dessert?
As a matter of fact.
Is it chocolate? Oh, it's chocolate. I love you.
Get inspiration all your own with a brand new kitchen from Warner's Homes and Improvements. We create new kitchens that dreams are made of. We buy direct from the manufacturers using top quality materials with no shortcuts. The latest in style and functionality for a fair price. Call Warner's today and get inspired. Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or online at warnersconstruction.com.
When the finest cuts of meat combine with just the right amount of fire and seasonings, you don't need anything else except a fork and a plate. Get ready for the most amazing dining experience ever.
When you're out with your friends or looking for a place to stop before or after the games, Vay's Pub and Grill is the place for you. Open Tuesday through Saturday with happy hour daily from 4:30 to 6:30. Is it chocolate? Oh, it's Street in Hermitage.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
Back here one final time at Girard. Ryan Briggs and Chris Burtch with you. Aaron Byro back in the studio. Chris, you talked with Coach Piccarelli, and I know he does not like to lose at all, no. But he's won 230 games, and you don't win 230 games by not having a good feel and understanding the long game as well. And I think that certainly was evident in what he said with you. And also, I know you were kind of, not eavesdropping, but him talking to his team that, he realizes that there's still a lot of work to do, but also the finished product may be very, very nice.
Yeah, no question. I went down, when I kind of wait to, talk to the player of the game, take a picture, and talk to the coach. I love to hear what these guys say, and he was really, really kind of, excited and fired up and encouraging with his team in the post-game talk. And that's it. He has a feel for this young team. This is a big deal for them to be down 20-0, on the road against an experienced team, and come back and have an opportunity to kick an onside kick and maybe get the ball back to go down and win. Big deal, great coaching, and like you said, he's been doing this a long time, and that was a cool moment.
And they were close to getting that onside kick.
I know they were. Yep.
It was not for River Rogers being 6'4" and having those big paws for Girard to able to pluck it out of there. But it is Girard getting the win tonight, 20-14. We have our post-game awards, Chris. And we'll start off with the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game Award. Reinhardt's Insurance is pleased to present the Player of the Game Award to Sharpsville sophomore fullback Gino Curry, 28 carries, 158 yards tonight. In conjunction with Newstalk 790 WPIC, Reinhardt's Insurance is proud to honor Gino Curry for being named the Player of the Game. And like all of our players of the game, Gino Curry has received a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Laundryman in Hermitage. And those go to all of our Reinhardt's Insurance Players of the Game. For more information, you can go to thelaundryman.com. Money will also be placed into a scholarship fund in the name of Gino Curry. And at the end of the 2025-26 sports season, one area student athlete will be awarded the Reinhardt's Insurance Student Athlete Scholarship. For more details, you can go online to 790WPIC.com. Congratulations to Gino Curry of Sharpsville, tonight's Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, 158 yards on 28 carries. And as always, the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game is powered by Landmark Information Services. And now for the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Play of the Game Award, brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel in Sharpsville. Tonight, the Play of the Game Award goes to the sophomore combination of quarterback Brady Gerlach and wide receiver Landon Hassel. A 39-yard touchdown pass, a one-handed catch on 4th and 22 to get Sharpsville within 6, 20-14. a great pass, an even better catch, a first down, a touchdown. Really a lot to be excited from many of these young Sharpsville guys. And Gerlach and Hassel certainly did a lot of good things tonight.
Yeah, no doubt. Right, yeah, you said it. Two guys that, they're going to get credited for the, for the play of the game, but they did some good things all night. And, that was just kind of the play that kind of just, okay, we have a chance here, and, so that was a cool moment and good stuff.
The honorable mention, the strip by Tom McNutt and the recovery by Roman Massey when Girard was driving at midfield looking to maybe put it away before halftime. Tip of the cap to the defense, and then our lock, stock, and barrel play of the game is the 39-yard touchdown pass from Gerlach to Hassel with 1:55 to go, making it 20-14. In recognition of the play of the game, money will be placed into a fund in the name of Brady Gerlach and Landon Hassel. At the end of the season, we will name one play of the year from all of our top plays. The Play of the Year's football program will be awarded a cash donation courtesy of Lock, Stock, and Barrel. To see the list and listen to the audio of all of the plays of the game, you can go online to 790WPIC.com and click High School Sports. Congratulations to Brady Gerlach and Landon Hassel of Sharpsville for tonight's Lock, Stock, and Barrel play of the game. And that award also is powered by Landmark Information Services. Girard a winner tonight, 20-14. Sharpsville will open up the home schedule next Saturday night against Greenville. So it doesn't get any easier for this young team. Greenville is in a battle tonight with Wilmington. That game's on Sports Radio 96.7. Any update on that one, Chris?
Yeah, what was it? 14-7 Wilmington at halftime.
Well, we can tell you, and we're not going to give away all the scores. We're going to save them for Aaron. What do you have?
It's over, unless we want to say it.
Go ahead and say
yeah, it's Wilmington won 21-7 over Greenville.
So Wilmington won that one, and then one other score update. A game still ongoing. Northeast leads Grove City 36-34 with 3 minutes to go in that one at Thorne Field down in Grove City. So they have been that's been a wild one to say the least. They've had defensive touchdowns and long offensive and a kick return. They're packing in a month's worth of stuff all in the night down there, Grove City and Northeast. Of course, 21 years ago, they had that wild District 10 semifinal, which Grove City rallied late to go to overtime and win in overtime over an undefeated Northeast team. And then in the finals, Grove City beat Harbor Creek, whose starting center was none other than Girard head coach Mark Brooks.
That's right, yeah. It was fun kind of reminiscing about some of that up in the press box before the game started.
And then, of course, Grove City went on all the way to Hershey and finished as state runner-up. Tonight, the Eagles looking to not be runner-up against Northeast. Coming up with all the scores in District 10, it'll be the Warner's Homes and Improvements fifth quarter scoreboard show with Aaron Byro, Darren Steele, and Art Shannon. That's going to be coming up until 11 o'clock tonight. And they'll talk about tonight's games. Also preview tomorrow's games, Hickory Farrell, Sharon Mercyhurst, Franklin Mercer, all that and much, much more. Thanks to the folks here at Girard, Athletic Director Paul Kreider, Darren Mays here in the press box. Back in the studio, Aaron Byro, Darren Steele producing our game and doing a great job as always. Chris, always fun to work with you. We hadn't done it in a few months since the end of baseball season, but we're going to do it again tomorrow night. So we will get home, we will rest up, and we'll see you at Tiger Stadium tomorrow night.
Yeah, no doubt. This was a lot of fun. Again, a great place here. A lot of thank yous that you covered that we owed. This was just a super opener for us. A lot less problems than usual for the opener, and it wasn't 105 degrees. So, yeah, great first night with you. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Once again, your final score, Girard defeats Sharpsville 20-14. For Chris Burtch, this is Ryan Briggs. Thanks for watching or listening tonight. Special thanks to our video sponsor, the American Legion Post 299 in Sharon. We appreciate their season-long support on everything we're doing here on 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live. Have a great night. We'll talk to you tomorrow night on News Talk 790 WPIC.
You've been listening to High School Sports on the Cumulus Sports Network. Tonight's game has been brought to you by
Bill McCandless Ford, located in Mercer and Meadville. The Reinhardt's Agency. It's not the insurance they sell, but the service that makes them better. Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Serving giant subs since 1973. Meadville Medical Center. Your independent community health system. Shell Restoration, the area's leading installer for roofing, siding, windows, and gutters. St. Paul's in Greenville, and the Ridgewood at Shenango Valley Senior Living Communities, Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, banking but better. Attorney Bill Motor, excellence, experience, and integrity. UPMC Health System, changing healthcare, changing lives. Mercer County State Bank, community-minded since 1911. Mancino's Driving School, where safe driving starts. Vay's Pub and Grill, make it special, make it Vay's. The Sharon American Legion Post 299. Strong advocates for veterans and their families. Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958. Hermitage Rotary Club, offering hope for those struggling with prescription opioids. Mailer Insurance, trusted for generations. DK Auto LLC in Grove City, specializing in Southern vehicles up to $15,000. The Laundry Man, helping you spend time doing what you love, not laundry. Reed and Daly Associates, providing accounting and income tax services for over 30 years. Minuteman Press in Hermitage, specializing in digital print, design, and promotional services. Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding, offering exterior upgrades online at pennohiorc.com. Sharon Community Health Center, providing compassionate and affordable health care. 21st Century Energy Group, the area's leader in fuel delivery. Please thank these outstanding sponsors for supporting all of our high school sports broadcasts throughout the season on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7.
Don't go anywhere. It's time for the Warner's Homes and Improvements 5th Quarter Scoreboard Show, right here on the Cumulus Sports Network.
5 seconds.